God.
What's going on, everybody? That's right. It's that time once again. It's time for Talk That Stuff. Talk That Stuff number 67. That's right. As we keep rolling along, we're on Talk That Stuff number 67, week 4. And you know what? In the NFL, welcome everybody on the chat. Welcome everybody on the panel. Speaking of the panel, let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. From somewhere in Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, just dropped the project. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Talk That Stuff, that blessed girl, aka BG.
What's happening?
From Oakland, California, West Coast in the building. It's about 1 in the afternoon on the West Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Talk That Stuff, the multi-talented, bass crazy, RGO.
What it do?
Up next, I can't keep up with this guy. He's in South Carolina. He's in Philly. He's in South Carolina. He's in Milwaukee. Oh my God, there's the Arkansas. I can't keep up with him. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the owners of the oldest Yingling bottle in America. Let's give it up for the record crazy. Blue Pineapple!
What up?
Just came in the door, ladies and gentlemen, a DMV legend, king of the chops, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for the one and only CX, the producer.
What's going on, Creep International?
Up next, from the DMV as well, another DMV legend, ladies and gentlemen. New Crown King of the Basslines. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Black Man.
Hello.
And last but not least, making his way back down the coastline from Philly, Mr. Penn himself. Let's give it up for God of War Mental, the God.
God body shit.
Yo, and I am from Jersey now, in hot ass, raining all day, insect infested, mosquito biting, bumblebee bubbing, sweat dripping,
Bumblebee
Florida.
bubbing.
I have a God body coming soon. Another piece of the wide body mentality, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for me.
Anyway, myself.
What's going on, everybody?
God body shit.
God body shit. That's right.
Meter and shit.
I'm working on that, man. I was looking at some shit the other day, man. What's going on, everybody? Good to see everybody, man. Good to see everybody. A couple people are supposed to be on their way. We'll when they get here, they get here. Now we're not on that. But it's about you guys right now. How the hell are ya? Jesus.
Hey, look.
Chilling, man.
Real talk. I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all know I just came back from Philly and shit. While we come back with 5 cheesesteaks and 6 different flavors of soda and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, where you been to?
It's time when I exit the call.
What? Where'd you go?
Shit, a couple spots in Philly and to join in King of Pressure.
Name them, nigga. Name them.
Come on, man.
Names.
Nah, you gonna be rolling up on my spot, man. But nah.
Yeah, man. You gotta share the wealth, man. Don't be stingy, man.
All right,
shit, that's a day trip for me and my daughter. Shit, I gotta put her on anyway.
All right, well, look. I'm gonna give y'all my top spots and the only spots I go to, and they all over the place. So, different part of Philly, Wadsworth Avenue, you know where that is. Blue.
Yeah.
Wadsworth Classics right across from Fred's Heads, the barbershop. Classics.
Okay.
They got some of the biggest cheesesteaks, like the 12-inch. It'd be a typical 12-inch, but yo, this shit'd be like 4 inches thick, yo.
It'd be typical 12-inch 4 to 10.
Hey, is that close to Germantown?
About 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending
Okay,
on.
never mind. Because I know like this is a spot my aunt went to,
Wadsworth, West Philly,
and
though, right?
it's kind of You kind of describing the sandwich that she
Nah,
got.
not West.
Hell, it was like hell.
It's closer to Cheltenham.
Crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you
closer
got
to Cheltenham.
You got to split that joint up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like the shit be big. All right, so that was the classics joint, Blue and Math, on Wadsworth Avenue. And then Henry Avenue, which is about 10 minutes from the heart of Germantown, you have 3 all in one area. Chubby's on one side of the street that is pretty much owned and operated by females. They be getting busy in that bitch. Right across the street is one of the illest spots that most people, and Blue already know, you know what this is, Delisandro's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right across the street from Chubby's. But then, if you stand in that Delisandro's and look up the block, a block up is a spot on another corner called Fiesta. That's that triangle right there. The 3 ill-ass spots basically across the street from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Crazy. And then the last spot I fuck with is a joint in King of Prussia called Famous George's.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's about 10 minutes from King of Prussia Mall, right off for 202. You bust it right on Henderson. Depending on, so like, Mav, if you coming from our way, you know what I'm saying, like coming up to Pennsylvania, you would make a left on Henderson. Okay. So so depending on where you get in, you would just come off at like the Valley Forge exit or whatever, you know what I'm saying, which would put you right in King of Prussia, and then go straight down 202 North, bust a right on Henderson, go up the hill. And on your like couple blocks up on your right is the joint called Famous George's, yo. Them shits be crazy. And look, so Famous George's does the shit. Hold on, Blue, before I forget. Because Famous George's do this shit where you can get a regular cheesesteak roll, or they'll give you like a garlic bread roll and then put the cheesesteak in it. That shit is bananas. Garlic bread roll. Oh my God, yo. My bad, Blue. What you gonna say?
Nah, I was gonna ask you. You don't mess with Larry's or Tony Luke's or Max's.
So Tony Luke's is good. Max's is good when I'm in the area. Jim's is pretty banging. I don't fuck with Larry's.
Whoa! Time out. Jim's.
Yeah, it's funny because Blue said he don't like Jim's. I go to Jim's over on Girard, 62nd and Girard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's the one I go to.
Every now and then. Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah, that's the joint I be going
to.
But it depends on location if I hit them.
Y'all be running around trying to catch some 12 inches, huh?
No, here you go.
If I go to these cheesesteak places, am I able to? Can I put cheese whiz on these steaks?
I'm
just fucking around. I'm just playing.
I was gonna say I know, can, but I ain't gonna talk to you after.
Today is October 1st. Let's mark it on your calendar. Big shout out to O.J. Simpson getting out of prison.
Yeah,
that nigga.
Yeah, conspicuous as hell.
I get the fuck out of the States if I was out.
Florida does not want to take your ass to Canada.
Let me tell you what's going on. Most of the time when you get out like that, you got to report to see them peoples in 24 hours.
Yeah,
you got to go see them peoples. Then his man already say he got everything set up in Florida. So
Florida don't want him.
But
well, you can't make nobody not live nowhere. Like, who the fuck are they?
Yeah, they can't do that.
Hey, but they do it though.
Well, shit. I mean,
That's the fucked up part. You can't do it, but they do it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just waiting for shit to reverse and go in the other direction, man.
Let's welcome to Talk That Stuff from Memphis, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, making a late arrival. Let's give it up for Gigahertz, a.k.a. Tate Lee.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, that's a hell of a that's a hell of an entrance, bro. Hey, I feel major. I feel major right now.
Damn, yeah, I'm out, man. Shit. Shit. Who sent him the link, man?
Right.
Goddamn big stacks.
Right.
Hey,
what up with Stacks anyway?
He's sick. He got the flu. He says he's drinking a lot of Robitussin, and he should be back next week.
Oh, you're on that syrup.
Damn.
He said Robitussin. He said Tussin.
Cody and King.
He on that pancakes and syrup.
Right.
He on that Philly.
Gonna make it tonight, player.
Purple yellow.
He on that nature. He on that nature syrup.
Grade A maple and shit.
Let's get right into it. So today I'm hearing reports that the NBA are requiring their players to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Also, Donald Trump has put the NFL on notice and telling everybody they need to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I want to say this, and I got into an argument in Facebook the other day, and I really didn't mean to. One of these guys that I've known for a long time. Obviously, he was a Caucasian gentleman. Kind of, I have respect for him. Want to work with him. He seems like a stand-up dude. But they're in that group that's going crazy. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And you tell these people it's not about the fucking flag. It's not about being.
Thank you.
It's not about that. So please stop fucking. It's not being
getting hustled.
Yo, the funny shit is all these people that's talking this disrespectful flag shit. Like I was in the military. CX was in the military. Like motherfuckers that was in the military. No flag code.
No. Who's the nom?
Hey, hold up. Hey, editors know. Hey, Sid just served a nom. He wasn't in the military. He just went to nom.
I was in the military. I was in the military, and I don't see anything wrong with it.
Nah, what it is what it is, right? What it is hold on.
He was a nom on vacation, man.
I was a nom.
They're using that fake.
What you saying?
They're using the patronism to hide behind their racism.
Yeah.
But kneeling to the flag isn't disrespectful to the flag, though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if motherfuckers are just educated enough to know, that's
too much.
Just Google this shit. Like that's not a disrespectful act. You know what I'm saying?
But the actual bad act is when they had the flag spread out.
Yeah,
during the games, that's like in the code that you can't do that shit.
Can't do that, man.
And they
you ain't supposed to wear no flags.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to wear no flags and none of that.
All them fucking.
They was doing hat burnings. They was doing hat burnings with the flag was like in the inside label of the hat and shit. So you actually burning the damn flag. So that motherfucker should be going to jail for that.
It's all a propaganda thing. Like if you know anything about history. You know that Trump is taking the page out of Adolf Hitler's playbook. So once you get the propaganda going, it's easy to that's why he discredits the media so much, because that's one of the first tactics of Hitler was to discredit the media. That way, when you discredit the voice of the people or just the people who are putting those images out, once you discredit that, then it's to get people that follow your frame of thought. It's easy to get them to fall in line and go against the grain, so to speak.
It won't be no dissension.
No across the board either.
History gonna repeat itself, man. Sad shit.
Only difference is I got my shit locked and loaded.
Talk to him.
Won't be no ovens in this joint unless I'm baking cookies.
I'm locked, cock, ready to rock.
Hey, the NBA. NBA always had
the whole army thing. We just say lock, cock, ready to rock.
Yeah, the NBA always had the stand for the anthem.
Just don't come out. Don't come out for the warm up.
Right.
That's the best thing. That's what I was thinking too, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if you don't want to just stay in the fucking locker room, little did I know there was certain teams. I think the Steelers.
Willing to waiver.
Some real dudes.
Fucked around and saw that shit. Yeah, man.
But what's funny? To see the owners on their knees, and they're the one that started this shit.
Man, the hustle, yo.
You see the owners on the knees, and most of them are donated to Donald Trump.
Yeah, y'all gotta get this motherfucker in office.
You know what's funny though? Y'all boy Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis,
my boy.
Sweet Baby Rays.
Got on TV.
Can't call him Ray Lewis no more, man. That's Sweet Baby Rays, man.
Praying.
He's like, no, I was not. See, I was on, you was testing. You're on one knee. I'm on two knees. I'm praying.
Yeah,
I'm praying to
God. I forgot he said that.
You like shit. Hey, there's like you said, he was on his knees.
That's Brazzers, show.
Yeah, he was taking them face shots, man. But anyway,
man, that nigga need to be gang raped, shot, and dragged from a Porsche 911, butterball naked, doing shit.
Whoa, player. Whoa.
Hold up. And second gear CX?
Yeah,
PDK?
no, it's sick.
God damn.
Butterball naked, dog. He was saying he was praying, and with all this stuff going around, he dropped on his knees to pray. You went out there on the goddamn field, you know what was going to happen, dog. Don't act like all of a sudden all this shit was going on around you.
What happened was they were threatening to take away the statue that he got in front of the stadium.
Yeah.
Right. He said he didn't know the truth. He laughed.
You know, You know what? You know what? Why about it, man? I seen an interesting interview on 50 Cent, right? He just did a recent interview, and he said something about Donald Trump too. He said Donald Trump tried to pay him $500,000 to make campaign appearance. So, when you seen Steve Harvey and Kanye West with them little photo ops and Ray Lewis,
and them preachers too.
Yep, he paid them. Yeah, he paid them. We know they paid him, but I'm just saying I ain't know it was like that. 50 Cent.
That's how they go.
These people, man. You know, you give somebody some money and some power, then their true selves come out.
That's just like
some motherfuckers you just give them the opportunity.
The funny shit is, a street nigga passed that money up. Like, but all these so-called sophisticated, you know what I'm saying, want to help this, help that. He was like, nah, I'm cool. Like, 50 was like, I don't need that money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that money I want.
Yeah, he said that money ain't good. That's what we see on the street. All money ain't good money.
But you know, that's just like Chris and Michelle going to sing for the inauguration. Saying, you know, disguised it to the point saying that, oh, well, I'm just going so my voice will be heard and blah, blah, blah. This dude, all he hearing is you singing. He ain't hearing no extra shit. Because after you get through singing and you collect your check, he ain't got no time for you. So by you saying, well, I'm just going for my voice to be heard so he can hear. Wayne, all he doing is he want to hear you build the notes out, and that's it.
Oh, my God.
A winch. Oh, my grandma gonna call it. My grandma gonna call it a winch. My grandma can fuck up any word in the English lexicon, bro. But you know, man, like it's disappointing for people to assume that they're the people who look to them, or not look to them, but who are fans of theirs, to think that these people are ignorant, or they can't put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stupid. I know what it is. It's about the money. But I'd rather you come out and say, look, man, I ain't gonna pass this 500 grand up. You know what I'm saying? Or 100 grand up. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna be all good. Don't disguise it with some old.
And then I'm gonna still be on my shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't disguise it.
I respect that more.
Right. I respect you more if you say, hey, man, look, it's a paycheck. You know, I don't care about the politics. I don't care about what he's saying. I just went to go get that check and bring it back to the house. But nah, you gotta disguise it with, well, you know, I'm just going to get my voice heard, so just let him know that we are standing. I like, look, man, can the fucking malarkey. That's cutting that shit. That's disappointing because you're acting as if the people don't see it. You act like the people are ignorant to the fact. We're not. We know what it is. Just be real about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, hey, speaking of taking a paycheck, did anyone see the Who Shot Biggie and Tupac?
Yeah, I saw that last week.
I watched a little bit of
again?
it. The Who Shot Biggie and Tupac. It was a Fox special documentary.
Hey man, who was that, man?
It came back on?
No, I seen it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Ice-T had it, they had fallen out. Ice-T got ran through the mill in there, and somebody made some sense.
Hold on, stop.
For real?
Yeah.
Who got the playback?
It's on YouTube, just scattered out, clips here, clips there, and then they have the full version. Actually, is on there. I caught that yesterday, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I seen enough.
But you know what, though? I mean, they've already did a documentary that pretty much pinpoints who's responsible. So why this again? If they're not gonna bring nobody to justice,
beating the dead.
Let me take that back. They already got the dudes that were responsible. One died and one is locked down. If y'all seen the documentary that I've seen.
My thing is, what makes them so important? I want to find out who killed Sandra Bland.
Like shit.
We already know who did that.
This is 20 years ago, man. Jesus Christ. We were looking for people who killed. How did Sonny Liston die when we were coming up? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Ice-T should have just said no, man. He did that.
I want to know who killed Jane.
Who?
Somebody cut his mic off, man.
They went on people's head, man. But nah, man. But on the real, like my wife was like, "Have you seen this?" I'm like, "Man, look, let me tell you something. They already got the killers. One guy's dead, one guy's doing time. He even pretty much put himself in there in both situations.
Then that dude Gene Deal, the one that did the book, the documentary on trying to say that Puffy did it, he was on there too.
Well, Puff has, I mean, according to the documentary that I've seen, he did everything but pull the trigger.
Right. Puffy didn't get in the truck. He usually is the first one in the car. He stayed out at the museum.
That voice is funny as shit, yo. I hope that ain't how he really sounds.
He really talks.
Yeah, it is.
Who voice is that?
Gene Deal. The last big night. I did this. I spent my own money. Puffy he didn't want to go out the whole time. He made us go out to the museum that night. Big didn't want to go.
I gotta see what this dude did, man. Because if he sound anything like you sound right now, it's hilarious.
Yeah, he sound like he got low batteries over that motherfucker.
Y'all teeth and sweat, man.
Oh shit! Come on, man.
All right, moving along. You guys,
we can't move off of that.
You can't move along, nigga.
Man, okay, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. You know that's funny, nigga. When my wife come in, don't know what's going on, bust out laughing off that, man. Oh man, bro. If you all teeth and sweat, nigga, you is in a bad position in life, bro. Woo! I would love to see the dude who the face of the dude who said that. Like I know he had an avatar up, man, but I would love to see the person who said that, man, because that would make me laugh even harder, man. How can you be teeth and sweat, bro? Like that. You gotta be a raindrop, man. With like
shit ain't genetically possible, yo.
Right, you gotta be a raindrop, man, with like a set of teeth.
Oh god.
Okay, all right, let's move on from that.
You guys check out the top 20 hip hop earners for this year. I'll go through the list real quick if you're interested. If not, you cover your ears. Number 20, Lil Yachty, 11 million. Rick Ross at 18, 11.5 million. 19, I don't know who's 19 tied. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, $11.5 million. Lil Wayne at 17, 15.5 million. Nicki, yeah, Lil Wayne, 15 touring and some other shit.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj at 16 at 16 million. She dropped bad, man. Snoop Dogg at 16.5 million.
Nas.
Word up. Snoop Dogg made $16.5 million last year. Holy shit.
That's what's up.
Endorsements and, like you said,
Martha Stewart and shit.
Right. Martha Stewart.
Yeah, GGN. Them strings from GGN.
Exactly. Everybody loves Snoop, yo. Like, that's dope.
Straight up. I ain't mad at him, man.
Still Snoop.
Word up. Swiss Beats coming in at 14 at 17 million. J. Cole at number 13 at 19 million.
all by himself. That's
straight up.
Shit.
Straight up. Birdman at $20 million. Kanye Titter, $22 million. Future, $23 million at number 10. We the best, $24 million at number 9. Pitbull, number 8, $27 million.
I'm surprised he that low.
Pitbull?
Yo, me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Pitbull
is that nigga.
He must be tapping the overseas market, or I just don't know.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he on some world shit.
Your shit overseas, bro.
Wow.
They play his shit in Czechoslovakia.
Damn.
Like
see,
shit.
that's man.
Look,
Wiz Khalifa.
Y'all bullshitting. I've been to Kazakhstan and heard Pitbull, Black Eyed Peas, Rihanna. Like, yo, they get spin.
They love that shit out there, huh?
That's right under Russia, yo.
Damn. That's what Triple G from, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, yep.
Wiz Khalifa, number 7 at $28 million.
Oh shit.
Kendrick Lamar, number 6 at $30 million. And my boy, Chance the Rapper, $32 million. Number 5. Did it all. It's crazy.
Remember, man, Wiz Khalifa owned that record label. They got Juicy J and a couple other niggas, so he getting other people money too.
Oh yeah.
On top, yeah. Like Wiz got a couple dudes, man.
And
Wiz is the person who brought Mac Miller to the game.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was all signed to the same label and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Wiz brought him in.
That's good business, man. Good business.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, they both from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Kendrick Lamar, number 6 at 30 million. Oh, I said that. Chance the Rapper, 32. Dr. Dre, number 4 at 34.5 million. That's pocket change to him. He'll take
it ain't pocket change, just a light year for him.
Yeah, it doesn't even look right, but Jay-Z, number 3, 42 million.
That's probably on Apple money for Dr. Dre.
Right.
Because he worked for Apple now.
Jay-Z, number 3, 42 million. Jizzy Drake, number 2 at 94 million. And Sean P. Diddy Combs at 130 million.
That's dope.
Damn. And then number 200,000, Black Mav with 3750.
followed by
all of them sales is from the birthday beat tape. Goddamn.
Followed by CX with $10 in Google Play Plus cards.
and at the end is DJ Widebody with $200 in a pair of boots.
Shit, you ahead of me then. Shit, you goddamn 150,000.
And around the bottom of this is Biggie Hurst with $10 and some quality stamps, man.
Some 2-cent stamps,
man.
One thing that I appreciate is right in the middle, you see guys like that you don't hear on the radio that just took that fame and made some money with it, man. That's very, very inspiring.
You know what's going on though, Widebody? So like Kendrick Lamar, right? Use them for example. Them dudes got 360 deals.
Right. So they
a lot of them got 360 deals. So a lot of them doing them tours because that's part of your 360 deal, them tours.
Mm-hmm.
So they already got the money up front for the 360 deal, and then they got to do the shows to pay the money back.
Right. I thought Lil Yachty would have made more, man. Only 11 million last year.
Nah, he. I'm gonna tell you.
Watch a bouillon cube.
I'm gonna tell you.
Where's the Migos at? Where's the Migos? Where's Yachty? Uzi.
That little dude, Lil Yachty, man. I watched the interview with his mother, and he still live with his mother.
I saw that.
Yeah, he still live with his mother. He ain't got no extravagant shit up in that house. Or none of that shit.
She won't let him go out and buy no extravagant. He's 20 years old, man. He's like and it's a testament to his parents. Like he listens to them. He values their opinion. Because most young cats that they wild for the night, man. They ain't trying to hear. They want a Bugatti. They want this. They want that.
And he don't drink or nothing.
Smoke either.
Okay. He ain't got no vices, man.
Nope.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Hey.
But the music,
I was always talking
about the key to longevity.
Don't trust a man without vices, man.
Right?
Well, I ain't got none.
Yes, you do.
What?
Right.
Making dope shit.
Right, that too.
Making dope shit. You can't make a whack beat if you wanted to.
Right. You couldn't make a whack beat if you tripped over one.
All of them whack.
Yeah, I see you there with your pompous, lavish ass FL Studio beats. I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah. Got all blocked off and shit. Then the nigga gonna throw the tape player up there, that tape reel, and kill us like that. I'm looking at the tape reel.
See, hey, he be mundane and see. I'm gonna say
shit. Yeah.
Don't try to push the conversation on me, nigga. Hurst, you sitting over there with an MPCX motherfucker with Wi-Fi in that bitch.
I had to get off the guy Instagram today. The girls put that sample on. I had to go, man. I was like, I gotta go. Hey, man,
you was on IG today?
Where'd I get this one from? Bye, man. Goodbye.
Hey, no, for real.
Did you say that shit live? Where I get this one from?
Yeah. Hey, check it out. I had drums laid, but I had a sample in there and chopped up, but never made a sequence. So I said, why I got this beat and I don't have nothing? I don't have the sequence or nothing. So I did it. Live.
Hey man, I might need you on something, man. I might need you to put some horns or something for me.
Okay. Hopefully I can. Shit, I ain't got no decent horn sounds.
You got some. You got the They got some decent ones in Reason.
I can't never make them motherfuckers sound authentic. Fucking around with the Portamento shit.
You got ACX. Do you have native instruments? Do you have complete?
Yeah, I got.
You don't have the brass.
I do, but I can't play it like.
Oh, like Mav would. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I got the jazz fingers.
Have Mav sitting in the MIDI.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, RTO. That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Damn.
Man, well, you don't have to worry about the sound.
I'm gonna make an announcement right now, and I'm gonna tell them why. Wide Body ready to pull off a serious coup on y'all.
Yo.
Hey man, don't do that to me, brother.
Right.
It's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be epic.
Hey, Hurts, real quick. You was bullshitting about the records, right?
What you mean?
Oh shit, Blue.
I'm leaning towards no.
When we're supposed to meet up either Friday or Saturday.
No, dude, I was dead ass serious.
I was dead ass serious about the SRX, right on.
Hey. I'm glad
about that part, Blue.
We understand that we both dead ass serious.
Right.
Hey, I was thinking about something. Hey, Blue.
What's up?
You got all the records over there, man. How about providing us with some samples and stuff? So
how about
you
saw how that went last time, man.
How about a blue digging?
No, I ain't talking about a challenge. I'm just saying in general.
Like a bluedigging.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't trying to fuck up the church's money. That's what you call his lane.
That's Gadget Hustle. Yeah.
We just throw him over Gadget House then.
Gadget don't need no more albums, man. His whole fucking.
Yeah, I seen that.
I've been in there.
I mean, why?
Gadget is about 28 records from getting divorced, man. You better cool out.
Well, I'm thinking, why not just collaborate with Gadget and this stuff that you got, and you can throw that on E-Digging and whatnot.
Hey, you know what? I actually thought about that. RTO, but like I said, I ain't want to step on his feet because he's already doing that with E-Digging.
Get you a portable record player, right? Get the kind you can upload the records to MP3 on the computer.
You got one.
Put them on Google Drive and give me the password.
Yeah.
He ain't even see the setup coming, did he?
Hey, so I gotta go back and watch it. But how was the I know Tashir did the
man. Tashir going nuts on that machine, man.
Whoa.
Pause.
Moment of silence.
Whoa.
Yeah, man, he was killing that shit.
But it's like that. It's like when you get something new, man. In about 2 more months, like, you know what, man? What's next, man?
Shit, he got 3. He got the MK3.
Yeah.
He got it Friday. Is it Friday he got it?
Yeah, he got it on Friday. No, he got it on Thursday. Actually.
Thursday, right? Him in July.
Yep.
I just saw Jelani. I ain't see Tashir though.
Okay, hold on. Jelani got it. Tashir got it, and BA got it.
Yeah. Mac has one too.
Hey, BA coming out with a project too, ain't she?
Yeah.
I've been watching Tashir videos every time I'm on it with RTO them. He make me make a beat while I'm watching him make a beat.
Man, I can honestly say fuck all y'all that got samplers. How about that?
Nigga, you got.
Well, I can say, fuck all y'all got on the damn lavish ass records too.
Oh, that ain't me.
To me.
Nah. RTO, we know you be digging though, bro. So
yeah.
Your ass.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all better cool out. Have a strand in San Francisco next year.
Right.
You know
Oh shit.
They leave y'all motherfuckers stuck on Castro.
Hey, look,
hey, her staying at the Snooty Fox fucking around.
Chip in and get you a U-Haul, Blue. You can drive over.
RTO wife get out the car, man. She got the jailhouse tattoos on her arm. Like, oh yeah, y'all thought it was over. Oh, y'all not laying now.
RTO fuck around, have us at the Blue Oyster.
Oh my God.
That's what I was talking. That's Castro. That's Castro.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna rent a rider van.
I'm leaving.
And we're gonna get some milk crates for our blue pineapples.
Like, where is Proctor?
Right.
Where is
Honestly, for a brief moment today, I was like, I'm getting rid of all these goddamn records.
So you back in Philly right now?
No, I'm still in South Carolina.
All right.
So before you get rid of them, once you archive them shits, make a database.
You gonna get rid of them? Shit, man. Go ahead, man. I hold the records for you.
But then,
hey man,
why don't you just get rid of your duplicates? Because you got like 6 of the same records and stuff.
How about that? Yeah.
I got a better idea. My uncle lives in South Carolina. It's nothing but a short drive to get there.
Short, man. You further away than I am, Hurts. Shit.
Anything but short drive. Her says drive to fucking Maine and shit, and this a short drive for him.
Hey man, find your 4 or 5 good albums that'll play you right through, and you'll be there.
Look, I put a diaper on. Shit.
Right. Space Cadet style.
Wow.
No time flat.
Wild cats.
But
show up like
keep them records. But hey, don't be like your man's and them. What's your boy?
Logic Bomb.
Don't be like him. You get rid of everything, and then you get back. You like, you know what, man?
Oh, Logic Bomb.
Making a beat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you wanted to consolidate, I would just say get rid of the duplicates that you got.
My wife just brought me 2 records today. She brought me, she went to the thrift store yesterday and she picked up 2 records that I already had. And it's a Teddy P joint and the Cooling the Gang Emergency. And I like, I already got these. And she's like, oh, well, give them to me. I know somebody who can use them. I said, you don't know nobody who collect no goddamn records. Give them here.
But you know what it was, Hurts? And this shit was so disheartening. I was going through my records today. Like every record I played didn't have shit on it. So I just like, you know what?
And that's not true. You know what it is? It might be somebody. It might be something like, you know, there's a lot of records I bought like 10 years ago that I still have. When I initially bought them and I listened to them, I didn't hear nothing on them because I had a certain thing I was looking for at that moment. But now when I'm not looking for them, I go back to the record like, damn, how did I not use this? You know, why did I not use that? You know what I'm saying?
Stocks say that all the time.
But see, to me, like you just said, it was a certain thing I was looking for, but a lot of that shit was like a whole bunch of like late 70s disco shit. Fuck I'm doing that.
Man,
there's some shit in disco though.
Let me tell you, man.
Find all the ballads, nigga.
You can chop up. I'm gonna tell you something.
Exactly.
CX will tell you this, especially for him using the Renaissance. You chop this stuff in about 128 pieces. I get, or better
you find something in anything.
You take the song and split the song in 2 and make you 2 separate 128s out of it, and there you go.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with that though, everybody has different ears, so you know.
Right.
When I get that ring,
what I'm looking for, you know, CX might, you know, he might like. So I just know specifically I was looking for a certain thing.
Blue, I chopped up poker albums, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Since I give you one better, I chopped up a Lawrence Welk joint one time.
Oh yeah, I like the
Yes, you did.
Jones. Yeah, I like them. That's like the lounge.
Like that, you know, like I picked up a record. What was this? I went record shopping Friday. I was off, and I was going to K&G to find me some gear to wear for this funeral, but I ended up stopping by the record store, which is next door, and I ended up picking up this folk record, and I just picked it up because of the cover. It was only $1. Man, I found 5 heaters on this joint, like full of guitar runs and licks. I was like, man, you know what? You know,
shit.
Yeah, man, send me the MP3 of that, man.
Just think about that shit that guys you picked out for me that day, man.
Yeah, some straight slaw. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was some straight slaw.
But see, like I said, we have different ears, so you know, just because you might dig a particular thing, I'm not going to dig it. Because, like I said, I went through a whole stack this afternoon. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm getting.
But you know what? But when you did that, where were you mood wise? Like,
I was trying to find some shit to sample.
You know what I do? You know how I look at it, man. This how I look at it. This how I do shit. I never let the sample dictate
where you go,
right?
Yeah, you know exactly. What I'm saying? I play samples like instruments.
You make the sample do what you want it to do,
right? But
I ain't there yet.
But if the sample is already shit, it's only so much manipulation that you could do with that.
It's a whole lot.
There's a lot that you can do. Right. There's a lot that you can do with a shit sample.
Right. I'll give you.
It's musical, dude. It's musical notes, so it's all on what you can do with it. I'll
give y'all one, man. Questlove took a Philip Michael Thomas record with nothing on it, brother. I swear, with nothing on it, and he made a heater. It's documented on YouTube. No BS though. He took the Phil Michael Thomas record, man, and he made a heat rock out of that joint.
Oh, hurts.
I know how you feel about Quest, man, but I'm just saying, man. Come on, honey. Give him a chance.
Right.
But okay, so what are you looking for in terms of samples that you think he will flip? What is it that catches your ear?
You know what, honestly, and this might sound like some Stan shit, but I'm on that Mad Lib shit. Like just getting like.
So you want some crazy obscure shit?
Yeah.
I look at it like this. Some people are just good sample pickers. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, no, I ain't either. But I'm saying I never was. I don't, because some people who are sample pickers, they like looping most of this because they don't like touching the sample.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you able to just people wonder how I could just take anything and put it in front of me and make a beat out of it. It's because I didn't dig much. I don't do all that digging stuff. You feel what I'm saying? You give me a goddamn video game, I'm gonna take some shit out of that. You give me fucking some crazy shit. Some folk, like Hurts was saying, some folk shit. I'm gonna manipulate that shit, make that shit sound like hip hop. That's once you do that,
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah. Once you learn how to do that, then records
it don't matter what it don't matter what the fuck sample it is. You know how to manipulate shit. That's what I'm saying. If the shit that you may be looking for in the sample in the record to sound Mad Libish, it's probably shit that he don't even like. It's not even. He could have just manipulated it and done this, added this filter, added this flanger or whatever. Right. And now this shit sound all crazy. He probably stretched it out to the end of no return, and you know,
oh my lord,
fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it probably was the original sample.
But like what Hurts is,
I'm on TV sweat right now.
What Hurts was saying earlier, like if you can't find like three or four joints on a record, then to me the record isn't any good.
It's a rap for it. Like, but like I said, a lot of times, you know, if you let your ears, like, you know, it's kind of like when you cook something and the first day you eat it, it's good, but that second day, the set, you know, and all the seasoning and you know, kind of maneuver through the food or whatever. You know, sometimes you can go back and it still ain't nothing on it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of. So are we talking just in terms of like records is trash because there's no samples on it? Because there's a lot of shit that there's no samples on that I just like to listen to.
That too, because I don't dig for just the sole intent purpose of just for records, like
flipping it.
But you know, a lot of times it's just about, like you said, Minister, like if it's got good music on it, I'm gonna rock with it. Like, matter of fact, I bought a record not too long ago, and I said, man, I can't sample this, but I dig what's going on here.
Right.
You know, you got to take that shit down to the molecular subatomic level, man. Like you can't
moon stars and quasars.
Yeah, you got to take that shit down
quasars,
because like most people, they just listen. Oh, that joint hot. To me, if it sound hot in the when you just listening to it, then it ain't no challenge. Because the shit is already hot. You feel what I'm saying?
I just leave it.
That's how I look at shit, man. That's how I look at when I'm doing beats. You know what I'm saying? Because you ever listen when I play the sample and somebody be like, okay, that shit sound that way. Then when I play the beat, they're like, how the hell that shit sound like that? You know what I'm saying?
But the shit you be picking be hot though.
I don't think so. To me, I mean, I'm not going
right.
Man, you don't take that humble shit. You don't take that humble hustle shit out of here, man.
Nah, I understand what he's saying. He's not saying that the shit he picking is trash. You know what I'm saying? But
it's not the most fire.
It's not super flame to the point where,
you see what I'm saying? You don't even want to flip it.
Right.
And I was like, yo, one, I don't know where to begin because it's already hot. So I don't want to chop this up and make it whacker because this shit dope already.
Right.
Some shit you just got to leave alone. You know what I mean? Like this shit. Like
I don't know what you mean.
Being the MC,
I meant
beats that I don't even want to rhyme to.
Hey, mental, like that junk you on WIDEBODY rap too.
Right.
How many people you think would have skipped over that sound?
A lot.
It wasn't nothing but a dude just rambling off on the keyboard, basically.
Yo, and that shit, like, yo, man, look, the way the beat sounded reminded me of some old school root shit, like just some subterranean. The way you manipulated that sample, that shit was fucking ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't go for if I just hear somebody warming up. You feel what I'm saying? I always like warm ups. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with somebody warming up, it might not have, because some people can't chop if ain't nothing rhythmic. I can't really say if ain't nothing
rhythmatically
going on. You feel what I'm saying?
If there's no drums behind it, if there's no, you don't actually, I got you.
Yep.
Some people can't chop. They don't know how to chop to that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not in the 4/4.
They're not chopping for notes. They try to get some.
Right. So just like the beat I did.
What you mean chopping for notes?
Yeah, you chop for notes sometimes.
Yeah,
like within the bars, like I know.
Like if there's some pianos, there's someone playing, it's a jazz track, and it's a piano, and it's a long sustained piano strike or whatever. I'm gonna take that sustained piano strike and use that instead of me chopping for the drums or whatnot. I try to chop the drums and the notes that's in between.
And then sometimes I have to, when I'm trying to get a certain sound, I just got to try and go in and like take the drums out somehow, either by adding them or whatever, because I'm trying to sample a different pattern. You know what I mean?
But see, some people are scared of drums. Insane.
They sure are.
All right. You ain't got to be talking about me like that.
No. He's right, because CX told me. Matter of fact, when I did the dollar bin shit, I was trying to chop around the drums, and CX was like, "Yo, chop that shit on the fucking drum and the kick." Yeah, he was like, "Chop it on the kick and the snare, and then flip that shit."
But see, they got programs now. You can just go ahead and just take the drums out.
They don't all work. They don't always work as good though.
But what's the use? It's just like the blue pineapple challenge. If it don't challenge you, it ain't a challenge. But most people
I'm like you chopping the drums or whatnot, and you layer your drums that you want with the sample.
But what I'm saying,
even that way, when you drop your, let's say you drop your drums out on the dropout, and then the drums still going, but it's more of a, it's
real subtle.
It's
real subtle. Yeah.
I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just saying for the cats that's that's their Achilles heel, that they can't work with the drums.
They're
me, man. Stop talking about me. I done told y'all now. Goddamn.
I don't think that's
also too, like some people, I know with me, I go in between samples when I go in between samples, and I don't go rhythmatically when I'm playing them back. Sometimes I might play something back real fast, like hit the pads real fast. But it's still on time.
Yeah.
Okay, back to talk.
I don't get that shit. I'm still like, that's why I said I'm still learning, man, because I don't get that shit. Like when I hear something, I don't hear it how y'all saying y'all hear the shit.
Yo, Mav, you know what we need to do? Make it easy. We're gonna do like Digger and this people do every now and then when they get on the live shit. Come over the crib, or I'll come to your crib, and we just chop. We chop the same. Yeah, whoever.
Okay. No. Don't invite CX.
Why?
Just don't.
Hey, they're gonna be done. I'm gonna be over here with Reason, still fucking around and shit.
But no, so the point is, we all take the same exact sample, like even if we do the same pattern, and we all just do our usual chops, and then that way you can see how we chop, we can see how you chop, and all of that, because that's how I learned by watching other people chop. Like, oh, he did it. Like, it's like CX showed me a lot of shit just by watching him, or when I was doing my shit, or when he sees something, he'd be like, "Yo, why don't you do this?"
I be seeing what CX be doing, but I don't know what the fuck he be doing, man.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying
my bad, brother.
Wait, what you about?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's get these topics popping, brother. Come on.
I forgot about that shit. I'm thinking about chops now and shit.
Right?
But like, but on a real quick, WIDEBODY, like the way WIDEBODY chop shit, I be sitting there like
WIDEBODY shit was dumb in fucking Chicago, yo.
Hey, let's not talk about WIDEBODY. This ain't the WIDEBODY show. Oh yes, it is. My bad.
WIDEBODY will tell you every time he chops something, I'm like, yo, how the fuck did you get that shit to sound like that? Like every single time, like, yo, how did you pull that shit out?
Because he chopped. he's not like CX or myself. He don't chop a whole song up. Why might he find a few pieces that he like?
Yeah, he find a phrase and chop that shit to Kingdom Come. He'll find a little phrase and have like 50 of them shits.
Yeah, that should be crazy, man, because they all sound different.
Yeah, he the type that don't need to learn how to chop no more than what he doing now.
Yeah, because it's crazy.
It will fuck him up because like the way he chopped is so fucking unorthodox. You feel what I'm saying? But the shit end up
it should be perfect.
He be chopping like he be chopping like the RZA, man. Without the beat thing.
Nah, that should be every time. Like, god damn, how did you get that shit to sound like that? Like, what the fuck?
Shot this wet. Not from Water 6.
Yo, speaking of the RZA, his little brother Nike Prince was a beast in Killer Army, yo.
Yeah, dude, he just like his brother.
Killer Army is my shit, dog.
I like that. I like when the Holocaust came to Killer Army.
My god, walking on the wall like an arachnid.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get this out the way. All right. Let's just say I'm new to Wu-Tang or whatnot. What the fuck? Shut up.
Asking for a friend?
Yeah, it's for a friend. What's the album?
Just look up all Killer Army. They only put out like.
I'm not even going there yet. I'm just going Wu-Tang first.
Oh, okay.
So besides that double disc one, because I already heard that.
You heard?
What should I be checking out?
The original.
Genius.
Okay, so I need to listen to that. I probably heard some stuff, but I don't think I heard the whole album.
You need to go back to.
I already heard Liquid Swords. I already heard just.
Nah, you need to go back to We Love You, Rakim.
Damn.
Oh yes. No.
Okay.
Not no bullshit. Go back and listen to that. And matter of fact, find some early Genius because they was rocking before Wu-Tang got on.
They was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that Love You Rakim, that was my shit before I knew anything about Wu-Tang. That was the RZA. Rakim was RZA.
Like, cause I remember, like, I listened to Liquid Swords, and I remember that Raekwon. It was Raekwon and.
Did you hear the Method Man first solo album?
Which was that? What's that?
Oh, okay.
What's in Tikal? Probably, I probably heard some stuff. I don't think I heard the whole album though.
Nah, you would know. Go back and listen to Into the 36. Listen to the first Method Man. You already heard.
ODB.
Yeah, listen to the ODB.
Then Meth. Then Ray.
I heard. Built for only Cuba, Built for Cuba Links or whatever.
Even listen to the You God solo album.
Yes.
Even listen to that because You God's ear for beats might have been better than everybody else's.
Okay.
Like, he has the wackest rhymes, but his ear.
I wouldn't say that, man. I wouldn't even say he had the wackest rhyme because actually, dude was actually dope. But you know what made it bad? It's like if it's like if you're a hooper, you're on the basketball team. You're a pro player. Just because you average 3.3 points a game don't mean you ain't got game. You just ain't. You just ain't.
You ain't starting.
Like that. You ain't starting. Hey, if you was a starter, you might be averaging about 12, 15 points a game if you had
Everybody can't be Jordan. Everybody you got to be Pippen and Paxson.
Okay, so what album?
Hey, some people think Capadonna versus a whack, but Cap is dope.
I know Cap is dope as shit.
Hey, I have heard this before. All right, so what album has the most soulful beats on it? When he's like really going in with the soul chops and everything.
Ghostface Killer Iron Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
probably
any Ghostface.
Either Iron Man or Supreme Clientele.
Supreme Clientele.
Okay, I heard Supreme Clientele. I haven't heard the other one though.
Yo, how ill was the Supreme Clientele cover?
Bruh, man, look.
How ill?
Iron Man on my phone right now.
Yeah, Iron Man. Hey, Iron Man, look. All I gotta say is one thing about Iron Man. The Iron Man was perfect because it one thing about and that's the beauty of sampling and hip hop and all this stuff because they bring it's a certain level of education they bring forth. Like listening to Iron Man introduced me to the education of Sonny Carson, the movie.
Oh yeah, yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Supreme Clientele is the one with the writing in cursive, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like nearly like you wear like the orange jumpsuit or whatever.
That's no. Iron Man, Supreme Clientele, the one where he got the Scully.
The white do rag, the white one, the right Scully or something like that.
That's Bulletproof Violence.
Okay.
This one here, he has on a skull hat. He's holding like the old school mic in his hand, and he's like real close up on it. And it's Supreme.
It's like kneeling. It's like kneeling or some shit, right?
Supreme Clientele is almost in like LA, like graffiti lettering.
Okay, yeah.
Essay type lettering.
I thought there was one that was written like kind of like old English cursive or some shit like that. I can't think of it, but yeah, I'm gonna check the Iron Man out.
On Supreme Clientele, just listen to Nutmeg and One behind each other, like.
Okay, the one. I heard Supreme Clientele because I remember One.
Jeez.
Yeah, I heard that one.
But I don't know what he was smoking during them times, bro. I don't even care.
Angel dust.
That man said, on Child's Play, he was like, I love the way she popped the gun, shook her ass, I'm not the one, double dutch, waiting for the bus for faggot Lori's son. Now a lady sitting up. Oh, man, I was like, man, what is he doing? Like, none of it makes sense. But it was dope.
Y'all don't like that? The Only Built Volume 2 one, the second one.
Oh, yeah. So you know what? I think that would have been better had it had a different name. But you can't, like, the caliber of Only Built for Cuban Links, the original purple tape, the caliber of that. You can't come with the part 2 or volume 1. It has to be called something different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember there was one. There was a beat. There was a track.
That was the problem. People compared it too much.
And they were totally different.
Totally different.
I think there was a track on there that had, I think Jadakiss on it. We were talking about
the album. That album is crazy. It's just the name killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The name killed it.
Like when Eminem came with that Marshall Mathers LP, the second one or whatever.
Right.
And when it shouldn't have been called that at all.
Exactly. That Rob used my shit right there.
Yeah. So,
but like with the first Cuban Link, dude, verbal intercourse, bro. Verbal intercourse is like, man, like. Probably one of the most criminally slept on joints on that album. Like, people don't talk about verbal intercourse very much.
You want to talk about a minimal beat that got the point across so fucking well, yo. Like,
okay, what song was that? What's the song that got
shit
that?
Was like a Gremlins joint. It always sounded like the Gremlins sample.
What album has that Glaciers of Ice song on it?
That's
Cuban Links.
Cuban
Links. Okay, that beat was crazy. I remember that shit.
Look, Heaven to Hell, like, oh my God, yo, Woo Gambinos, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they started all of that AKA shit, like where everybody just has 7 names.
Because they flipped that, like that was like nobody was doing the AK, nobody was doing the alternative egos in hip hop. Like you had cool,
from karate to Italian.
Right. Yeah, you had Cool Keith doing that. Like, you had a couple of people who had aliases, but like now like nobody was doing that, like doing the Gambino and
Tony Stark.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
Yo, we got the new vape stuff. We calling it Woo Goo.
Yo, you know what? That shit is selling, Wide Body. Like that Woo Goo shit be selling. Yes. Because look, one, there's a lot of weed heads and all that shit that love to dab and wax and all of that. But Wu-Tang has that cult following. White, black, Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what they do, guys. I done seen a gang of white dudes with Wu-Tang tattoos.
Hey, I got my Wu t-shirt right now.
That's why when Ghostface was getting at Action Bronson, I believe that motherfucker. You better watch out. Take your bitch, set it on fire.
Who else could get at somebody with that backdrop playing?
Nobody, dog.
Nobody.
Only him.
Oh, yeah,
I had to admit that was pretty fuck. That shit was gangster as fuck. I can't even deny that.
You fat fuck.
I chop a slab of fat off your back.
But you know what? At this new this Action Bronson Blue Chips 2000 joint. Oh my God, that shit is bananas.
Yeah, Action Bronson
he just dropped like a few weeks ago.
I think he humbled himself since then. What do you think? You think he humbled himself?
Because Papa Wu approached him at
But the crazy shit is he was never arrogant with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like people kept bringing the comparison to him. So he was always reacting to a question. He was never,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what?
But deep down, though, he's always heard that, and it's not that it's new to him, and it's not. If you're tired of that, you know, as actually somebody, you actually, he knows that. But you know, it's like a lot of. I'm not saying he falls into the category of a lot of these new era dudes, but a lot of these dudes feel like, you know, like, well, yeah, okay, I might got that from him, but I don't owe him shit. Like, nah, you kind of do. You know, it's like, you know, you can't help how you sound, tonal wise. You can't help how you sound, but you know, it's like certain people that have a unique sound. Nobody's out here trying to sound like Be Real, right? Nobody's out here trying to sound like DMX because them dudes, or Mystical, because you know those dudes, or even Busta
E40 and shit.
But have you ever heard him actually just talk though? Because if you hear
Be Real,
Action Bronson,
Action Bronson, yeah,
I've heard. Matter of fact, I just watched him on. He was on the Tonight Show not so long ago, and I actually watched him.
Yo,
have you ever watched his
show? Was actually cool.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you ever watched the food show?
Yeah, I watched that too.
Actually cool. You know, it's badass when he cooked.
Me and my wife watched that time.
He used to be a chef, WIDEBODY.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, like on that fancy chef.
Yeah, he was a gourmet chef.
Yeah, he gourmet as fuck.
Gourmet.
Sous chef.
But he was this joint I saw. He was at this chicken spot that Oprah get her shit from, and like he was outside eating. He was outside by the dumpster eating this shit. Like him and his guy.
Wow.
And
because they be smoking and whatnot, and they just go. Yeah, they normally be smoking and whatnot, so they just go in the cut. Some shit right quick.
I seeded up for a cool 100 million.
Yo, I'd do it for shit. $2,000 in a pair. Who would knock on both Winfrey right now with no regrets if you were, you know?
I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah, I'm not off the fat Oprah Winfrey. What y'all talking about?
She's still fat. She's just not morbidly obese.
Her and Gail on the threesome. That's my.
Wow.
She's fat, but she ain't fat.
Nah. She ain't pretty hot temper, but she, you know.
Oprah look better with age, though, bro. Now we talking about color purple.
Okay, so
hey, that nigga Stedman, the man, he got a bit.
Well, she had the Forrest Whitaker eye.
Hey, man, get this guy out of here, man.
You know what's hey, you've heard of this movie called Deacons of Defense? Forrest Whitaker was in it. It was like some old Mississippi burning shit. I had to turn it off. I was so I couldn't do it, man. Like I wasn't ready for that.
That was
you got to watch that whole thing.
That's actually a name for some NFL defensive players, like I forget who. Deacon Jones. It was a couple more people, man. Like that was their tag or whatever. Right. I can't remember who the name.
Ran front line or some shit.
I want to say that, or either the Deacons of Defense or Ministers of Defense. It was one of them.
You get that feeling. You guys ever watch Roots or like something that has some racial.
That's why I can't watch all these movies come out. These new slave movies.
Yo, fucking
I can't do that because
I'm making it in the background and I was trying to talk at the same time.
12 years. For me, it's like this. If you've seen one slave movie, you've seen them all.
Oh, right.
So when you try to reintroduce slavery, well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But that's the slave movie that set every other slave movie in motion. So when you like, I was pissed off at John Legend for doing this underground shit because you don't see Jewish people redoing the Holocaust very often. If they're doing it, it's from an educational standpoint where they're trying to teach their generations about the Holocaust and put it more in a more cinematic light. With us, when you create a movie or create some kind of a piece depicting slavery and you keep doing it over and over again, because we are still fighting our way upward from slavery still in a lot of ways. So when you keep showing those movies like that, movies like The Help, movies like The Butler, you're still showing blacks in a substandard role in a servitude role. So it perpetuates the cycle still. Psychologically, cinematic wise, it still keeps all that stuff into play.
Right.
So
don't forget.
Right. That's why we don't need, and we're rushing to these theaters to keep this shit going. Like I understand, I do empathize with the fact we should be supporting our black actors and actresses. True indeed. But as consumers, man, like as consumers, we ought to be sick and tired of the narrative that black people are subjugated to just one area of life.
That's why I don't watch black movies and shows, bro. Like I don't be fucking with it. Like,
yeah, I watch black shows, but I watch black shows that have a lot of substance to them, or it's something that That's why it was so pertinent. Right. That's why I was so I don't do none of that. That's why it was so important to have shows like The Cosby Show and Different World, because with those shows actually gave birth to a lot of people. When I first saw Different World, I'm like, damn, I can actually go to college. I can actually do Hillman, man.
I got mad when I found out it was no Hillman. Man, this
nigga said dead before said he trying to sound like Paperboy.
Hey, you trying to sound like Paperboy, brother? You're not really lost. Hey, you should sound like Paperboy around about 8 or 9.
Heathcliff Huxtable had the Hillman. He had the Hillman sweater and shit, man.
But what I'm saying is, like, I don't, I can't watch movies like I can't sit and give my time to shit like that. That's like when Roots come on. I don't sit down and watch. I've seen Roots. I know the outcome of Roots, so there's no need for me to watch that anymore. It's not like me going to watch Friday. You know what I'm saying? Or go watch Ali or something like that, because all it does, it perpetuates all the stuff that we need to be trying to get away from. And that goes the same thing for these reality TV shows. Same thing. Like, there's nothing real about it, but it's a shame when our people go other places and people have this preconceived notion about who we are and what we are based on the examples they get from television. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when they find out we're not all relegated to just that, they're like, it's surprised. But TV showed us that no. You can't believe everything you see on TV.
Right.
Same shit about Africa. That shit was all that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was a kid, and like most of us that's on here, we remember those UNICEF commercials and those Sally Struthers commercials where
oh my god,
hovering.
Right, the little boy. But you know what the damn condition is called, where the boy's stomach all bloated and shit.
Yeah, but you know what they did?
They ain't got no damn water and all this shit.
That's what I was saying when I was growing up.
Right, a lot of that was, I think Ghost had touched on this, early on in his career. It's like you paint these images to you to kind of like, get the to condition the black minds for, like, you talk about you want to go back to Africa, you don't want to go back over there. Ghost was like, man, I went over there, man. It was so, the beauty of it, like the beauty made me cry, like it was like beautiful, because
I remember growing up, they used to talk about Africa and stuff to other kids, and those kids didn't even know that Africa had cities and shit. They just thought it was all
African booty scratcher.
Right.
Exactly.
Things like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
like, I ain't from Africa, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
What up, everybody?
What's up, Dixie Freed? How you doing, man?
Oh, what up, Dixie?
Hey, man, Dixie in here? I gotta go, man. Shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
hit you.
Man. I thought we were better than that, man.
Hey, I like seeing some uplifting shit, and I have vowed since, back when I was younger, man, to support shit like that, man. I don't want to see, like, I didn't have the stomach to sit there and watch that, because I know what it was about. They showing one scene where white guy was out here trying to get these people to raise up, man, this church, and the deacon didn't want to. I didn't see all the movie though, Mental. I don't know if you've seen it all, but I didn't. I watched it for about 15 minutes, and cops were like this. They're scared and shit, man. And they posted a job for a supervisor, and he said, "Oh, this is not for you." Told the black guy that was looking at the posting and shit, like, man, like, oh man, I must say, I'd have been hung. Y'all would have heard about my legend, because couldn't have did it, man.
That movie, Gods of Egypt. That I ain't never seen it, because I know it's a bunch of bullshit, but
you know what's crazy about that?
Somebody would tell the story.
I'm sorry.
Man, I know there was this one movie that I cannot fucking stand to this day. Fuck this movie.
Damn.
It is so stupid. Fucking The First Mummy.
I never seen that.
Cause y'all motherfuckers made Imhotep an evil character. It's like,
oh, T.O., I said the same thing, man.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, I hated that shit.
Everything has its has its purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like it's important for other cultures to demonize our I won't say our culture, but where our ancestors come from, because they had to paint this imagery of if it's like this is right, if it's like that is wrong. Like it's amazing. Like I used to always think about, like, if African religions are so evil, then why do you have one of the main words in African religious system, which is amen? So how did amen find its way into books of Christianity and Judaism and all this stuff if it was such an evil thing? Because we all know amen is amen right. So that's why it's so important to not only get an education, and the education they teach you in the school system is only good for the way of the world, the way how this world operates. But there's other education that we're not teaching our children. Like you have to have duality in education on all fronts. It's good enough. It's good to go out here and get education in whatever area that you want to excel in, but let's not forget the uncovered truths that are out there. That's like they used to make voodoo sound so evil, but you know why it sounds so evil? Because somebody told you it was evil.
I got a question, man. How did Tarzan end up in the jungle, bro?
Hey man, hey, get this guy out of here.
My friend asked me the other day. I had a dude ask me the other day, how much do vending machines cost? Huh?
Hey, vending machines don't cost nothing, but the stuff they put in there, it costs.
They probably give you a vending machine as long as you sell their shit out of it.
As long as they give you a license to stock it.
How hard? Why is it so hard for us to get small business loans in hotels like the some Middle Easterners do around this country, man?
Why are
we? You already know the answer to that.
I know. I just put it out. Things that make you say,
That's a rhetorical question, right?
Why don't we have gas stations and things?
But you know what some of it is though. Without black people, people of color, even our Mexican brothers, our brown brothers, man. Without people like us, you don't have an excuse to why your life is the way it is. See, it's easy for somebody who's considered poor white trash to blame niggas and spics and all this stuff. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm just saying how they look, how they view it. It's as long as you got somebody to blame your failures on, you good. You can keep
absolutely.
You can keep everything going. But the thing that keeps us in bondage, not in the literal term, but like in the other ways, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, is because they need us to feel better about themselves. Without us, they don't have anybody to blame. Like if it was created to the point where they gave every African American in this country or black person in this country reparations, that should square them away for their life and let people go where they wanted to go, or people just went where they wanted to go, and in the population of this country cease to have
it would cripple the fuck out of
they couldn't even it wouldn't even be a system. Because everything the system go, operate like a well-oiled machine is gone.
Yeah, and I don't care.
To be honest with you, that's the real reason why they hate hip hop. Because hip hop, it destroyed the order of classism, and what it did was it allowed niggas from the ghetto to be eating in the same $5-star $1,000 plate restaurants as who. It allowed them to buy homes in these same gated community as who.
Yeah,
that's the real reason why they don't like hip hop. It ain't got nothing to do with that's the case. They'll be talking about the movies, Hollywood, the same way.
Thank you,
motherfucker. Delonte up here getting the same Starbucks that Marcella getting it from.
Right.
You fucking pissed about that shit. I don't know how many times I done went and got Starbucks in high class areas, and they be looking at me hella funny and shit. Niggas can't drink fucking Starbucks too. Like, damn.
That's just like CS took us to this old lavish, swanky Starbucks over there when we went to go digging. And them
folks got their nose poked it up when we went in there.
Look at us like, man.
It's like we good here.
Hey, see, they're getting a man skinny mocha latte with the phone on top, man.
I swear, I done blurted out my fucking what I get for Starbucks, and they be looking at me hella funny, like, damn, you even know Starbucks lingo and shit. Like, yeah, the fuck, like,
man. See, it's like, hey, man, let me get that caramel macchiato with the foam frosted on top.
Hey, man, my junk, straight John Wayne, straight black and sugar. That's it, man. I don't play no games, man.
Hey, we like serious, man. You got some foam on your nose, man. Oh, let me get that off, man.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. Let's get on to the topic. What I want to do today. I took a little bit of what Mental said and applied it. I want to do one specific year, actually 2 specific years, 1995 and 2003. Your top singles from that year. And we'll do.
What is it?
1995
singles for them years. I had to think about that.
1995. I had a bunch of stuff. I listened to it 95, man.
Yeah,
95 was that year.
That's my graduation year.
I'll tell you what. Busta Rhymes' first album, his first solo album.
Yeah. Oh, that was an album.
Sing.
That was 96.
Woo-Ha was a
that was 96. The coming was 96.
Soul Food.
Cell therapy.
Yep.
Running for
Players Ball. No, that was 94. My bad. I graduated.
Shit. Hey, this is how we do it, nigga. 95.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
That might have been the biggest song of that year.
That was next category.
I got one.
Shit, when Return of the Mac come out?
So 5 or 6.
So you want to start this stuff? Because I got. You want to start this stuff? I got one.
That's it right there, man.
You want to start it up? Because I got one.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
I don't know how big it is, but
95.
Man, it was so many, man.
Was it? That's in 95.
It's so many. It's so many.
Well,
but
my pick is.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
My pick is If I Ruled the World.
Ooh.
That was 96 though.
It's 96.
No, that was 95, wasn't it?
That was 96.
96.
I could have sworn that was 95 because I was in
the Army when that came out.
I was in LA when that came out. That was 95.
Hey, man, that don't mean
96, brother.
I mean, the lead single may have come out in 95.
Fuck, now I got to think
on it. The album dropped in 96.
Maybe the lead single did.
No. Shook One's Part 2, bro.
Yeah, y'all forgot.
Hey, we'll go ahead and let that rule the world slide because you're right. I think the lead single did come out in 95, bro.
Okay.
All right, T.O.
All right. I'm going to throw so many tears out there.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
And Dear Mama.
Y'all gonna skip up with me?
It was kind of looked over because he went in, he was in jail at the time.
Right.
But it did shoot a video for and it was on the radio.
What you got, BG?
That's around. Of course, mine is 2000. When In the Club came out in 2003.
Sure did.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
2000.
Yeah, I think she won that one.
Right. We got that.
I don't know. Shit, what Bow Wow have out there? Hold on.
That's in 93. I mean, in
03.
I meant to say 2000.
When was that right there, Joe?
Right there was like, oh.
Hey, shit was bigger than In the Club, though.
Right there?
Right there wasn't bigger than In the Club, though.
Hey, y'all remember what else came out in 95? Liquid Swords came out in 95. So did Ice Cream, and so did Shimmy Shimmy Ya.
Ice Cream got to go in there.
Brooklyn.
Hey,
what about Brooklyn too?
Yeah,
what about Brooklyn too?
Total, can't you see?
Huh?
Total, can't you see?
What about Bone Thugs, first of the month?
Yeah,
that was 95 though.
He's 99. Yeah.
That was 95. So that year.
Hey,
I don't know. That was
AZ Sugar Hill.
Smoke Man-ism.
All right, let's go.
Channel Live.
All right, Archie, you got one more for 95.
Oh, I got one.
Space Age Pimpin'. I keep going.
You want that one, Space Age?
I keep going. Well, no, I ain't gonna say this guy name, but he did have a big hit in 95. Mystical.
Hey, what about the Coolio song? Gangsta Paradise.
Paradise.
Was that 95?
Yeah.
All right, that's mine. That's my pick right
he
there.
He 30 for that.
That's another one.
Damn, he 30 for that.
You got that?
Hey, didn't Group Home come out in 95?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
What's that song? That one song they had, man. That was my shit.
Damn it.
Fuck, what's the name of that song?
Superstar.
Okay, this Iron Man shit is dope.
Iron Man.
You got somebody there?
I got How High.
I think that one's called Living Proof.
Say How High?
Yeah. Remix. Meth and Red.
I'm going.
How High remix.
Yeah.
That was in 95?
Oh, that was later than that.
I quit. How High is to me still to this day one of my top 5 singles of all time.
Man, that video was crazy. Like that.
Hell yeah,
was so crazy with the Mr. Frosty truck with the blue.
To me, the reason why I picked these years because 95 was it was a plethora of fucking hits.
Hell
and 03 was like the whole 50 Shady shit, man. And
hey, WIDEBODY, me and Wallace debated all fucking day on Saturday in Chicago which year was better, 94 or 96. And I told him when it comes for debuts, it's no other year touching 94. So many legends came out. When guys that became legends came out that year.
They
Big, the Nas, the Outkast, to fucking Bone Thugs, to
Goody Mob.
Shit, Warren. That was 95. Warren G's first album, 94.
Regulate,
yeah, that was 94.
It's the Brad, I think, came out 94.
The Brad was 94 too. Punk 5 was 94. Yep.
There was a bunch of new artists that came out in that year.
All cylinders were running in 95, bro. I mean, don't forget De La Soul, fucking the second not the second one, but the Tribe shit, which too many people like, but I like that album.
Which
album?
The one with
Beach Rhyming Life with Dilla.
Beach Rhyming Life with
that was 96.
That's 96.
Yeah, that was 96. Beach Rhymes Life.
Oh, you damn right. See,
I like that album. I know people be hating on that album. I like that album.
That was the shit with Buster's Lament.
That's Love Movie. Love Movie came out 98. That's Love Movie.
Yeah, Love Movie was strong.
Oh, yeah, true.
Beach Rhyming Life had Stressed Out on it.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, I got
John B.
What you got, Mental?
Tupac, So Many Tears, 95.
Oh, Dixie just got So Many Tears. She had that.
I said that earlier.
Fuck.
Don't give up, dear mama.
Okay, I'm hearing this song.
In that.
I'm hearing this song that was played at the end of Don't Be a Menace. Winter Wars. Yeah, I didn't know that was on this album. Okay.
Yep.
I got a little bit of
Capadonna had the best verse on there. Yeah, that's the best verse on there.
Does anybody else have any more? Time's running.
I thought I did, man.
What'd you say, Mav? I didn't even hear you, bro. I'm sorry.
Did I? Y'all about to be mad though. You ready?
Yeah.
Got to throw the curveball. Shaggy, Boombastic.
Ooh,
that was a hit. That was huge though. That was a hit.
Or we forget I got 5 on it too though.
Hey,
on that, yeah.
I got 5 when it came out in 95.
That was 95?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Dear Mama too.
Yeah.
That's what I thought somebody said, Dear Mama.
Hey, when did Black and White come out for Michael Jackson?
91.
I thought that was 92. Something like that, 92 or 91.
What about Liberian Girl?
Somebody said this is how we do it already? Because that was the joint out.
Did you say that? I thought you said that.
Somebody want to use it.
That's how we did. I mean, either that or I'm going to fuck y'all up. Don't take it personal.
Ooh, that was
Okay.
The remix to One More Chance came out in 95, although the album came out in 94.
Did you get
that was huge.
Twisted Key Sweat. Right?
Ooh, I hate that nigga. He sound like he need to blow his nose.
That's my daddy's favorite artist.
Okay.
Key Sweat.
My mom's too.
Keith Teeth and Sweat.
I need another one from Dav. I need another one from Davenport.
I got what you need back here, baby.
Blue, CX, if y'all in it.
That's what you want to do.
I'll wait till everybody gets to the window.
Yeah, I'll take that shit again, RTO.
I got another one. I'm gonna go with, it's 2003.
My bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave.
She fucked up 2003 though with that in the club though. That was
That's
dirty.
pretty much.
Well, you said Aaliyah?
Wait, so
Aaliyah had to join in 05 though.
so what years are we doing?
But you know what?
95.
Wasn't Ashanti big at 03 too though? Like Whole Murder Inc. had this shit on lock.
Damn,
Hold up.
Yeah,
I got
but none of that shit.
I got my pick for 03. I got my pick for 03 that got BG joint. Hey y'all. Outcast.
Go the way you move, Outcast.
Yeah.
When did
But I think Hey y'all was bigger though.
It was.
When did Hard Knock Life come out?
Hey, hold up.
Hard Knock Life. That was like later 90s.
Before we get too deep in 2003, let me go ahead and give you these my 95 joints.
All right.
Running, Far Side.
Ooh.
And
Dirty motherfucker.
And Shook Ones Part 2.
Hey,
Oh, you gotta give me two?
I got one more too.
Yeah.
Let me get Brooklyn Zoo remix.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I would have went with the original shit. That shit was hard.
That remix was tough.
Hey, honorable mention, Liquid Swords.
Yeah.
Okay. I got mine.
Now, are we picking two? Are we picking two from each
year? Two from each year. Two from 95, two from 2003.
All right, I got mine. I got my 03s.
Come on.
Oh, man.
One, Crazy in Love, Beyonce.
This nigga here, man.
Damn.
And two 21 questions for 50.
Damn. I got 195.
Well, I'm still just say I said the Chingy joint already, so yeah, right there and Hey and shit.
Wow.
Hey, there's other 50 shit that you can choose though.
I got one for 03.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy about it, but it was a hit. Fucking Nappy Roots.
Oh,
what's the name of that song?
Damn.
Oh no, hell no, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all done done it.
I thought he's about to say
y'all done done it.
Hey, how about they performed? They were on a promo tour, right? When that song was hot, and they performed in our cafeteria, and they got like maybe half. They named through half the song, and a food fight started.
Damn.
Wait, hold up. Why
what school you go to?
I thought y'all said 95. Why y'all talking about 03?
Those are 2
years.
It was 2 years. We got 2 years.
All right.
Are you writing these down?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'll give you.
Come back to me, WIDEBODY, for another one.
Okay.
I got to think.
You want another one, Dixie, for 03?
I got one. Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared.
That was 03 though?
Dirty.
That was 03?
He dirty for that.
That was 03.
Which Bone Crusher was that? Which one?
He said, I ain't never scared. That was 03 though? I thought that was like before the 2000s.
No, that was right on 03.
Man.
Yeah.
I was in college.
Never mind.
Let me see.
I was in New York whipping the cab, so I used to hear that shit all the time. But for real, Ashanti,
all the fucking time.
I got
where would I be without my baby?
I got Luda Stand Up.
Somebody sell out.
Stand Up Luda. Oh shit.
And the Chain Clothes joint by Jay.
Ooh.
The Black Album was
yeah.
You know what? That was dirty.
Hey, I don't know if anyone picked. I don't know if anyone picked the 03s, but I got some other shit for y'all if y'all want them, because there's some shit ain't no one mentioned yet.
Give me one.
That was a hit in those 3.
I got one.
I ain't cheating.
I'm gonna go with Pump It Up, Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't nobody. Hold up. Hey, I changed one of mine, WIDEBODY.
Come on.
Whichever one you want change it to Get Low.
Right, Hey y'all, right there.
That was a hit.
Low was a big hit.
That was a fucking hit.
Get Low and Hey y'all. Yeah. Those
My
my
Low was a fucking hit.
Nelly have
doing it and
What about Freaky Leak?
Those of Mischief.
Yeah, Yang Twins.
I ain't 3 twins.
Yo, Freaky League was Petey Pablo.
Yeah, I was Petey Pablo. My bad. Yeah.
Petey Pablo.
Did Nelly have anything out in 03?
Huh?
Nelly. What'd you say, Blue?
He ain't got sweatsuit
Oh,
that year.
Nelly have anything?
He ain't got sweatsuit.
It feels like he did. Pause.
Get your eagle on. I think
Like
that
hot
was
in here. Wasn't that like 03? It's getting hot in here.
I think so.
Yeah,
Like 03?
yeah, that's
no,
what I
that
think so.
was earlier, I think.
Because the one
that was
song,
around Pharrell time too, with Frontin' and
the
all
one
that. So I think
song I
so.
like,
Same year.
the one song that I liked from Ellie came out around that time. It was Pimp Juice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Here
like
came
that
out 2002.
Ah, okay.
Ooh. Anybody got any 03 picks? I'm willing to give you some pause on that.
Was 05, man. Go ahead, RTO.
No, anybody need any picks?
I'm about to say Ralph Tresvant and shit.
Why, but I'm gonna go with
somebody.
I say E40.
Nah. Not in 03. You didn't really have nothing in 03 that I remember.
What you got? Give me one, RTO.
So,
03.
no, I already picked mine, but if anybody wants some.
Hey, I got a joint. Hey, ain't nobody say Floetry. Say yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That came out that year. 03. Damn, you alright, BG?
Right.
So if anybody
saying Ludacris either.
If anybody want 50s PIMP, that's up for grabs.
That was a big record. I'll take that.
That was my day.
Yeah, it was.
And
the thong joint, R. Kelly joint.
I'm gonna go Beyonce.
Nah. Hey, if we don't fuck with them, but
in this conversation here.
No, we don't fuck with them, but Step in the Name of Love was 2003 too.
Name of Love.
That was a hit though.
That's a Chocolate Factory year.
I mean, but shit, In the Club was the biggest shit of that year.
Yeah.
Period.
In the Club was like the biggest shit though.
It made motherfuckers not want to rap anymore. Like,
Frontin' was there too though.
You get my second.
Frontin'.
The
Jay-Z joint, everybody was on that shit.
Frontin' was, but not like In the Club though. In the Club was the joint.
Dad, what'd you say, man?
Go with Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I.
Oh shit.
Ain't nobody fuck with Jordy and Rebecca. Get with
on the river joint. Johnny Paul.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who you have?
You sexy ladies.
Like shit.
And I just got.
Oh shit! That's the end of this broadcast.
Hey man, guess what? Hey, off the subject, I got an email from YouTube. They took all my videos and shit. They said they're not appropriate to get ads on them because of.
We be cussing too much,
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We be cussing this shit.
Nah, we be clean as a motherfucker on here, yo.
When we be clubbing come out.
We be clubbing.
Damn.
Isn't
that was like 2000 though.
That was like 99.
Yeah, 99.
That was Flair Club soundtrack. That was like
Yeah.
98, 99. That was Flair Club soundtrack. Which Corrupt had a dope song on that soundtrack. Produced by Battle Cat called Under
Shit.
Pressure.
Did the Ride soundtrack come out then? Because that shit has some
show.
shit.
Don't forget the show
03.
soundtrack. 95. 03.
03. I think the Ride joint came out there, didn't it?
What song is this? This motherfucker dope. Kamei, I guess that's what it say. Cammy or Kamei.
Oh, Ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost joint.
Kamei.
Yeah, Kamei. All over or some shit like that.
This shit dope.
What year did the
Love of My Life, Erykah Badu, Miss You.
Hey,
that was 03?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
what year?
That was Brown Sugar, wasn't it?
What year did Tyler Quali and Hot Tech put that joint out? The album they had.
That was in the 90s.
That was 2000. Reflection Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man,
I still.
I remember I was in college when I heard it. So they had that one song.
That was 2000.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in school. I was in college when it came out. I remember that.
You don't know my name?
Hold on, because I remember I was in LA in 2000 and I remember that 1, 2, 3 Most Def and Quali something song, whatever.
No, I ain't talking about that.
Oh, okay.
That's Black Star. I'm talking about.
Okay, that's okay. I'm thinking of Black Star.
Yeah, High Tech. Yeah, High Tech and
Quali did an album together.
Y'all remember
with
that?
the 107 year old woman at the end of the joint.
Y'all remember mine back in the day? Was that 95 or 94?
It was called the Black.
Mod, yeah.
Was that 95?
Oh, back in the day,
that was 93.
Okay, yeah, because I thought that was earlier than 95.
Ain't nobody say Skilo out there, man?
Skilo was 95.
Yeah, man,
I wish I was the
Blast song I was talking about, the Blast, that came out of 2000.
Okay, yeah. That, you know what? I'm about to dig that album out again, man. That's a classic ass.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
something.
So
did you get everybody one, buddy?
The Blast song got me evicted.
For real.
Yeah, no, for real. I stayed in the upstairs. My first apartment was the upstairs apartment, and the chick who stayed beneath me, I don't know what she had against me. She never met me. This is before I even started rocking out like that. Man, she had the housing police, man, at my spot every other day, man. But when I had to, he came to my door one night and like, man, you rocking that Quali. I was surprised he knew what it was. And I was like, he said, man, just keep it down a bit, man. She called him bitching again. I'm like, all right. But every time I would just try to get on her nerves on purpose, I'll play about, man, 45 seconds of just let the bass just rumble through the house, man, and cut it back off.
Hey, man, all she wanted was some weed from me. She was a mama on Friday at the next.
She wanted no weed. She probably wanted something else.
Yeah. Like, where your daddy at?
All right. I'm gonna just do 95. We'll continue next week. We'll do 03 and then we'll do another year. So I'll put all these in the bracketizer. Here we go. First one. Don't take it personal. Oh shit. Hold on for a minute.
Yo, 95 ain't nobody say Tootsie Roll 95?
I was 95.
Yep. And a short dick man joint. Pause.
What?
Nobody said
there wasn't no short dick man
short.
that joint.
You know what, man? Hey.
Cocktails was it?
Hey man, that was Skateland shit right there though.
Kind of exit stage right, man.
Stage active.
I think Cocktails. I don't remember that being a hit like worldwide. I mean, not nationwide though.
It was a hit, nigga.
It was a hit. I'm sure it was a hit in Oakland.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, we were. So,
okay.
Motherfucker made it across the country.
Hey.
Hey, BG, you ain't say Mokin stuff.
Ooh,
man, hey, man, I'm about to call my sister on you, man. That was her squad, bro.
She fucking Mokin stuff up.
Hey, my dad gave us some money to go get the single, right? Man, she played that joint. She played that joint.
Shit though.
Yeah, she played that joint to it pop, and I was glad when it popped.
My girl's time that single.
I know, I don't even know, but I would pick Whitney Houston, XL, my 95 joint play.
95, wasn't that the same year? Then what you call it come out 95, cut close?
Yep.
They come out 95.
Surrender, yeah.
And I think it was I Like It.
I Like the Way You, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Great,
yeah, that was the shit.
It was them my joint. But
I just have a thing for a thing to cave.
Man, what? Right. I gotta think.
Shit. You know what? Ain't nobody say TLC Waterfalls.
That might have been the biggest song.
That was like a
that should win. I mean, Waterfalls was a fucking hit.
I'll tell you what, because of the time restraint, we will do 95 and 03 next week. So remember and do some research, and we'll come back and we'll have a banging ass show right away.
I'm about to say add another year in there. What's another year? Some odd shit. What about 07?
77.
97.
I think 96 would be dope, and 94. 94. Hey. I think 96.
Because you had a lot of shit. 94 and 96 too.
Yep.
96 we got Muddy Waters, so
Oh my god.
Yeah.
96 we had Muddy Waters. You had ATLian. You had Machiavelli. You had fucking It Was Written. You had dope ass shit out there too.
It Was Written was my shit, dog. Oh,
you had Stakes Is High, Daylight. You had
Yep. There's some other albums.
You had fucking Born to Roll came out in '96 too, right?
Hey, motherfucker, Rome came out in '96.
Hey, why you bullshit, man? I was working. Hey,
that's my shit.
I was working at the car wash at the time, and I swear every car that pulled up was playing that fucking song.
Man. Motherfucking license plate rattling and shit.
I'm selling Kirby Jackson.
Stop playing it. It was that man. It was that song, and it was fucking Drew Hill. They first single.
Oh damn!
No, it was Crucial Conflict too though. '96.
Tell me what you need.
Summer '96.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there. Possible.
So you say you gonna do it next week, right,
yes,
buddy?
next week, 1993 and 2003, and let's add another year in there. Let's do a 3. Let's do a triple banger.
Let's go with some.
Hold on, I thought you said 95 and 2003.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 95 and 2003. Need another year though. I think we should.
I'm about to say 07, 08,
07,
97.
That's Bad Boy all day. They'll get that.
Yeah, that's Bad Boy. Them motherfuckers are going to sweep. 99, that's
Bad
No Limit.
Boy,
They
No
gonna
Limit.
Yeah.
They picked a red. Like, give me that baton. Thank you.
That's what I'm about to say. What 07 was T-Pain.
Ooh, he was
Wayne
just
right? Because all them years is kind of like a blur to me. Like from like 06
Kanye
to like 2010. Like, I don't remember the shit that came out.
I sure don't. They're like
except for Little Brother. That's it.
Make it interesting. Do like
see, I caught on a Little Brother late though. That's what had me fucked up in the game.
Same here. Don't feel bad, man.
Little Brother say, boy.
Can't hear you, bro. We say
you need to do like 88, 89. Make it interesting.
Okay, let's throw 88 in. Let's throw 88.
Let's the golden era in there.
I think 88 was 80. How about 88?
It takes two. Rob Bass.
Hey man,
goddamn.
88. Did Michael Jackson?
Come here.
Hey, when did Our Bag come out? I mean, when did Our Bag come out?
87.
Ain't no half stepping. What year they come out?
88. I mean, he said in the song.
Smooth Operator. 88.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go 88, 95, and 03 for now.
Woo!
That's what we heard. So
rapper stepping to me. They want to
I'm
get
ready.
some, but I'm the king.
Right.
So yo, you know the outcome. They said, so pick a BC date because your history.
Dang,
Dope dog food, nigga.
Man, what you want, huh? Dope dog food. Hey man, you couldn't tell me I wasn't cool with scrap, bro.
Oh man,
I was both of them dudes, man.
That mean nothing about Kane, man.
89 was a dope year too.
89 shit. Hey, when did Snap come out?
89, I think. 89.
Kind of hectic.
Hey, but you know what? Hey,
that was up there.
But hold up. Which I got the power because you know Chill Rob G actually did the song first.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
So you said 88 or 89?
Music Box. What the fuck? What's his name? What's their names?
Enemy came 88.
Black Music Box. Some shit.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about Sounds of Blackness, nigga.
Oh shit! How did you want it? Soul nigga.
Right. You can't win.
I forgot that Sounds of Blackness was signed to Jam Lewis.
Wow.
Yep. Optimistic was a Jam Lewis joint.
Yep.
Tramp. What you call Tramp?
Oh shit! When Paper Thin came out, 88 too, didn't it?
Damn, bro, we gotta have a time with that.
88.
So you said
youngins, do your homework.
Hey, why you said
Right.
You said 88, right?
88, 95, and 2003.
And 03.
Hey, stop cheating,
Got
girl.
to chill.
Hey, how I'm supposed to know? I got to go back.
I didn't have you yet, BJ. You weren't born. We didn't have you yet, there, BJ.
Oh shit!
But yo, you
Why the MCs rap? Because if you're tired, go take it down.
Hey,
you gotta have a delay on there.
Take it down.
Go take it down.
Hey, but you know what, man? Just to speak on that one song right there, that's like one of my favorite EPMD songs. I'm such an EPMD fan. But the fun they were having in that video, bro, that made you want to do it. Like Them niggas, they doing the Steve Martin shit, juking and dancing.
Yep, by the icebox shaking and shit.
Man, look, bro.
Yeah.
What year was
Damn, my old ass said icebox, nigga.
Hey, long as you gonna say the Frigidaire.
Yeah, the Frigidaire.
RTO, you have some different different artists.
Hey, Hammer came out.
You have some different artists back in there, because y'all were doing something on the West Coast too.
Hammer.
Well, I mean, we listened to the shit that was on the radio.
Came out 88.
It was popular. I mean, if it was popular, it was popular.
I got my pick for next week. Children's Story, 88.
Oh, Children's Story, man. That was all over the radio, man.
I got mine for 88.
Put a headshot back, but he missed her.
So should we text you our answers before time?
Huh? Shit, y'all gonna make him go anytime minutes texting them shit.
Should we text you our answers ahead of time?
Yeah, you can do that.
Y'all remember we used to do that shit with the phones, nigga?
Oh, nigga,
call me after 9, nigga.
Hey, look, my first minute was free, and then after a minute was they charged me, or they took my minute. So I would talk 50 seconds and hang up.
Nigga, nobody did the pay phones like I did. It was this number you can call and you can get like a 20-second phone time free. Like, I
got y'all fucked up the payphone though.
Hell yeah.
I used to take the paper clip and make the free call.
What?
Yeah.
The FCC finna come after your ass right after this, bro.
Hey, fuck it. They can't get me for what been done. Fuck them. Hell yeah. Stretch the paper clip out. Put that shit in the part that you talk in, and the other part would go right under where
damn,
they have like a number listing or whatever, like this little dot or whatever, and you just make that shit touch dial a number. You talk like a motherfucker.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Young man was.
Just hope it wasn't cold outside. Hell yeah, that was a conversation at DC. You be at the bus stop, shit. Let me hit up whoever, figure out whose house I'm going to. Shit.
Well,
yeah, y'all remember MC Shadi?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, my brother and my cousin used to dance with him, man.
Shake it.
That was a great shit.
Y'all remember the 1-900 numbers? My little brother got a hold.
I got my ass tortured for, man.
Me too.
Beat the skin off me, man, and I didn't even
get beat for that.
My brother that did it, and I got in trouble for the shit. You dialing Cleo and all them other motherfuckers that.
Shit. But you know what's funny? The story that Mav told me last
nigga. Hey. Nigga.
Hey, why, buddy?
How she doing now?
Huh?
Shit.
I'm sending you my picks now.
Okay.
Just so I can get those shits in before someone steal my shit.
If he said 93, I was damn sure gonna say anything Janet Jackson.
Oh man, that was my. Ooh.
So you already got my 95 and 03 picks, right?
I got yep.
So I've just seen the 98. I mean 89, 88 picks.
Shit, Rhythm Nation came out of 88, didn't it?
Rhythm Nation was 91. No.
91.
I thought that was 88.
Cause all right with me was like that was.
You might be right.
Man, that was like a blur.
1989.
Yeah, I was in elementary when that came out.
Man, y'all niggas is telling y'all age like a motherfucker.
Hey, so are you.
I ain't say shit.
So are you. Beat it.
Well, look. Hey, that's the one. 88. Goddamn, Michael Jackson. This shit over.
Yeah, see, 88 CS gonna have everything on lock. He finna go and destroy all the whole bracket.
Man. 88, man. Nah, that was later. I mean, Mantronics was earlier. 88. Oh man, Love's gonna get you.
Yeah.
BDP.
Yeah, all that.
Public Enemy.
All that.
Oh,
Nation
hey,
of Millions,
you know what? Hey, you know what?
Nation of Millions is 88.
It takes a nation. That's right, man. My favorite song, my favorite EPMD song.
That's what
Black Still Now with Chaos, man. My favorite. That song was single-handedly responsible for me not going to the military.
Hey, you had above the law. You had above the law.
Hey, for real, that song taught me that, man. It taught me then that not to go to the military. That ain't no knock on nobody who went. Even my father could have, but when I was a kid,
I got y'all the hit. Don't worry, be happy, nigga.
Yeah.
King T,
Molly Martin, King T. the King T Marley Marl remix. Play
at your own risk. Yeah,
that was the shit.
Don't
was.
At your own risk.
Huh?
It's at your own risk, sucker.
Go ahead, yeah. Who say?
I'm about to text mine to you right now.
All right, go ahead. Get y'all your request.
He better not say don't be cruel.
What was did
shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Did Cool G Rap have anything out in '88?
No, it was like he had something out, but that was
Didn't the Road to the Riches come out in '88?
I think
came out 90. They came out 90.
This fucking man, you motherfucker. If you don't shut the hell up. All right, that's it, my wide body.
RTO picked Billy Ocean and shit.
Nah, I didn't pick no Billy Ocean.
Right.
That song, y'all ever notice? Hold on, y'all ever notice that song is awfully close to Billie Jean?
Yeah.
If you listen to the beat.
Yeah. Caribbean Queen.
Billy Ocean.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a little tidbit out there for y'all. Anybody wanna? I ain't gonna say that. Fuck. Night and Day.
I was ready to say that.
No, not Albert Shore.
He said Albert.
Albert Brown.
That's
Unibrow himself.
That's a sample for Slum Village's climax.
The light skinned niggas was in there.
Man,
what year did
I remember Flavor
I'm not even saying it.
Flavor Flav threw Albie Short, but then they threw him off the stage at Capitol.
Yeah.
It was Flavor the sex symbol back there. There's some chicks that really was
all right. So wide body. I said mine to you, wide body.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you mine right now. New edition. If it isn't love, goddammit.
Ooh, that's my karaoke song right there. My karaoke group called the Temptations.
Hey, get wide body out of here, man.
Yeah, me and my boy used to go to all kind of karaoke spots every day of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, the Temptations.
So who are you, Ronnie DeVoe?
My boy Jay used to come from behind this curtain. That was one bar, and we used to sing. What the hell's the name? It was like a verse. He come out from the behind the screen, she with his shirt off and shit. He was drunk as hell. It was crazy. You had to have been there. But we call ourselves the Temptations, man. We went to all the redneck bars and shit. Like, yo, we had to wait in line. We didn't have to put our name on the list of melt. We come in, they put poison on us.
What?
Hey. I always wanted to be at the when fucking ABC came out. No, was it? Hold on.
What's going?
God damn it, was it ABC or
Aisha.
Yeah, well Aisha, yeah. So they was sitting on top of he was sitting on top of the basket, right? And they be like, "We play Nintendo."
Let me find out, RTO used to have the Gumby with the dye in it, man.
Right?
I did have Gumby. I didn't have no dye in it, but I did have a Gumby though.
I knew it.
You know what pissed me off? That fucking one for all for one video. All the motherfuckers in that video, and only one group came out that motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you talking about that the East Coast Family joint? Yeah, the East. Hey,
right.
No, two groups came out of that.
Oh yeah, MC Brains and Boys and Men.
Brains, Boys and Men, ABC.
Oh yeah,
and one more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, it's a chick that played in the New Edition movie. She was in a group under that umbrella, but she played, the group fizzled out. The chick who played Bivens' moms on the movie.
They had like 5 million motherfuckers in that damn video.
Man, his roster was fat. He even had a white version of Boys and Men called Sudden Impact.
Why body?
Yo,
let me go and I'm gonna give you my hip hop pick for '88.
All right.
Cool Mo D Wild Wild West.
Oh damn! Wild West.
Man, y'all get
Dixon. When New Kids on the Block come out?
Man, there's no baby. I'm fucking New Kids on the Block. Just kidding.
Come on, fucking phenomenon. Quincy, Massachusetts.
Before you get bum rush.
Yo, I used to live downtown, 120 9th Street Convent.
Hey, when did Rapper Duke come out? Was that the same time?
That was earlier.
Yeah, that was early. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you cheating now. Now you cheating now.
I guarantee you, Blessed Girl shit's gonna ride next week. Herself's gonna ride. No, watch. Blessed Girl gonna do her homework. Y'all watch. Blessed Girl gonna do her homework. She gonna have 88 on lock.
Man, I could.
I wish it was 1990.
Hey, I could go for Gusto and say Man in the Mirror, but I'm gonna go with one of my favorite joints. I'm gonna go with,
if it was 90, I would definitely pick Poison.
What you gonna say, Liberian Girl?
I'm gonna pick one of my favorite joints over because Man in the Mirror is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick for 88 Wide Body. My second pick is Guy Groovy. That shit still jam.
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. To Trump that.
What?
Piece of my love.
Dumb bitch.
Bigger hurt.
Piece of my love, man. Not piece of my love. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm talking about
don't go.
No. Don't go.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Even though I hate to leave. Yeah.
When the butt, all you DC cats, the butt came out in '88.
Oh, damn. There you go, Mav. That's your pick right there, Mav.
I took that girl.
Hey, Mav, he's like, sexy.
I got quiet on y'all.
No, Mav back there like, oh.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, man.
You wonder, you will know.
You will know.
Man, but
y'all ain't never, man. We had this joint back in the day. It was a go-go band that used to come around to the schools in DC named the Side by Side Band and shit. Like trying to get, people to band together or whatever. You would get I guess like a half a day or whatever, and the latter half of the day or whatever, you get to rock out with them. They come, they be set up, be playing and shit, man. They used to play that joint. Man, motherfuckers used to be dancing. I was like, man, these niggas. Side by side, man, yo.
So,
I wonder if they got shit on YouTube. You might see me in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nigga got teeth and shit.
I'm gonna throw another one, Wide Body.
Come on, Dixie.
Johnny Kemp, just got paid.
Ooh.
Hey.
You know what?
Hey, y'all gave us Sugar Bear, EU, but y'all ain't give us Johnny Kemp either. Johnny Kemp from DC too.
No shit.
Oh,
yeah.
I know that.
Nigga was from France.
You know what's interesting about that song? Just got paid.
That was one of
that was supposed to. Yeah, but it was supposed to be on Keith Sweat's first album. Keith Sweat wrote
helped him.
Our DJs
but Keith Sweat and Johnny Kemp were real good friends, and Keith Sweat ended up giving.
Okay, I'm having a mind blank. What was the motherfucker's name who was wearing the red cock thing?
What?
The fuck? It was cameo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Word Up.
Wearing a red.
Yeah, Word Up. Yeah.
What year was Word Up?
What year did that come out?
Looks like it was about that time, 1986.
So much for a family. This being a family channel.
I just said he wearing a red cock ring.
No, I didn't say cock ring. I said cock thing.
How you not know Cameo, bro?
I couldn't remember the name. I picture what he was
got
wearing.
the cock. He remembered the cock piece.
Shut up, man.
I like the way she walked.
I just like having fun.
Right, I was about to say that. I just like having fun. Sing up.
Man, that's good.
Hey, y'all ever watch that video? That video is hilarious, dude.
It's strange.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let me say this.
And he like it.
On some musical shit back in '88. I'm gonna tell you who was burning everything up around that time.
Bobby Brown?
Nope.
Who that?
Anita Baker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the best that I got. Give me the best I got came out around that time.
The best that I got.
She's burning. She's burning.
Yeah, the Colts have no fucking awesome.
That all that other shit that came in around 90, 91.
That song. Show I was telling you about WIDEBODY. This is Personal 5 Mike Classics.
Because see, the crazy thing about that back then, everybody emulated that shit.
Yeah. I tell you, man, Nita Baker is the only mainstream R&B act my mom played. That's it. Everybody else was like Chitlin Circuit artists. She
ain't played Patty LaBelle, man.
No, she ain't fuck with Patty. She damn sure didn't fuck with Donna Summer. Man. She ain't really care for she like all that deep down South Chitlin Circuit shit.
Your mom like she like the your mom like
and Betty Wright,
Betty Wright,
them kind of people. But she did play Anita Baker.
Coco Taylor.
She said, yeah, Coco Taylor. Because she said, baby, you can hear the pain. You can hear the
Wayne
Ping
Doodle.
You can hear the pain in Anita Baker's voice. That's why she liked her.
Man, I remember when bras was walking around with Anita Baker haircuts back then, man.
Mm-hmm. Yup, they still do some of them.
Haircut like Anita Baker.
My mom still rocked the cut like that.
Doobie.
Yeah,
cut all her hair off. Cut all her hair. Get that shit, man.
Haircut like Anita Baker. Looked up and down and said,
"I'll take her." That's why I said, "Who killed Jane, man?"
So I'm like Freddie Jackson and Anita Baker, and I think Luther a little bit.
This was singing women name right there.
You know what? I ain't even going front though. I used to like back in the day. I used to like girls who had the MC light cut back in the day with the doorbell earrings and shit. Door knocker earrings.
But see, when you go back to like 90, 91, then like I said, you had Anita Baker around that time too. You had NWA when they came out with like their second jump.
True.
By themselves, 100, you know what I'm saying? True, doing their thing, spread my wings shit.
Don't forget about Troop, dog.
Yeah, Ralph Tresvant with Sensitivity.
But that was 90 though. That was 91, 90.
I said 90.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that's what he said.
That's that New Jack Swing was coming into effect too.
Yeah, there was a lot of it was a lot of money back then, man.
Hey, but you know what though? I think Blue, you just said something about the East Coast family that Biv had. Hey, Teddy Riley had a lot of people too, man. You know, he did when they did the New Jack Swing joint. Yeah, all them people.
Yeah. I got redhead.
James Ng. He said I got redhead. James Ng. Deja and my homeboy Sky. I got Xander, man. He got redhead.
He had a lot of folks, man. He had oh man, who else did he have, man? That's why when we talk about producers, man, like nobody
all time.
Nobody has had the impact that this dude had his own. What person can you name that had their own
genre, right?
Subgenre of music, bro. Like Teddy Riley. If it wasn't for the New Jack Swing, bro, you ain't got Today. You ain't got Guy. You ain't got Cool D. You ain't got.
You probably had this kind of music we playing right now.
You wouldn't have known who Heavy D was. You wouldn't have known who.
You would have Dougie Fresh was. He did the show.
That's because he did. Teddy Riley did Mr. Big Stuff.
Yeah, Teddy did. He did so much, man. Like even I tell people on this. There was a group called Basic Black. And his basic Black was a knockoff guy.
Yeah. Special Kind of Fools, my shit though.
We damn sure wouldn't have no Pharrell.
Yeah. You would have no Rex in the Factory. But man, Aaron Hall is the reason why I have a goatee today. Like when I was a kid, I said, when I get grown, I'm gonna have me a goatee just like his.
I miss you.
For some reason, when I was young, I thought goatees, like for some odd reason, made you sing better or something. I don't know.
What happened to those days?
Man. I think I ain't had nothing to do with the goatee.
Teddy Riley basically owned Uptown back then. He had Father MC. He had a rack of people he did, man. He did a lot of stuff for a lot of people on Uptown, man. Today,
think of it, no Teddy Riley. We wouldn't have what kind of music we do. You know what I mean? I think he was like the what do you call it? not foundation, but the outlet.
How you go from Rex and Effect to the Whiners, man?
He the plug, man. He the plug.
Hey,
No,
hey,
man,
I say it all the time.
It's time. It's time came before bumps to the pump. I mean, not bump.
I know. Whiners came first. Whiners came first.
I say it all the time, man. Like I study him for melodies. He have so many melodies going on in one song. It's crazy.
I tell you what you do. Go get the Another Level album by Blackstreet and study that album and how he samples but don't sample. Even with the New Jack Swing stuff that he provide, like the New Jack Swing 2.0, the stuff he did with like Janet Jackson, man. Look, listen. Teddy, man, I don't see how a person I don't see why it took him this long to get Teddy his props anyway.
For real.
I like Blackstreet when was still a member of the group.
Dave Hollister.
Chauncey.
Yeah.
And,
I've been thinking.
Dave Hollister and Levi.
Hey, heard that album the other day.
Hey, her
Joy was supposed to be for Michael Jackson.
Wow.
I think the closest we got to Teddy Riley was Rodney Jerkins.
Yeah. Ain't Rodney Jerkins a DMV dude?
No.
Does he do hip hop though?
Yeah, he do hip hop.
Yeah, he do hip hop.
I'm trying to remember like some hip hop hits.
My favorite album that Rodney Jerkins did was he did Brandy album, Never Say Never. Man, look, that is a dope album, top to bottom, man.
He ain't never do no really hip hop. He was a Christian dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who did he do sit in my room Brandy on a Waiting to Excel soundtrack?
No, that was Babyface.
Damn. That's another motherfucker we forgot about. Oh man.
Yeah.
But shit, Roddy Jerkins did a lot of he did some Beyonce shit too.
Yeah. Before y'all boy.
Me personally, I'm a bigger fan.
Rich take over.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of Chucky Thompson than Rodney Jerkins, though. To be honest with you.
Hey, you know what? But Rich Harrison, man, he gave away A. Marie's formula to Beyonce, bro.
That's what happened.
Sure
That's
did.
what happened.
And that was low. That was low, bro. Because A. Marie was nice with it. Like she's nice with it.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
I'll fuck with A.
I'm
Marie.
gonna tell you when it happened. I'm gonna tell you when it happened. After This One Thing came out, then Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right after This One Thing came out, Beyonce stole that sound.
I
don't know how. I'm gonna say this right, because like just
it didn't happen. It happened after that first album when she did the "Can We Fall in Love" joint. And then
that song is so fucking dope. Oh my god, that's all. I still get chill bumps from that song, man. That song is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you like Rich. What Rich had did to me, what Rich had did when he did that other joint for Beyonce, which he sent to Usher first, and Usher turned it down. He got mad. Sex so crazy in love.
Mm-hmm.
He sent that to Usher first. Usher ain't want it.
Man, look.
And Usher got mad when Beyonce took it and tried to sue Rich.
Oh well,
wow.
Man.
hey, Foxy Brown, and Jay-Z turned down the Woe Beat.
I don't see Foxy doing Woe though.
I do. I don't see Jay doing it, but I definitely Foxy.
I don't care. A beat like that, you got to make it work.
But you know, but Cannabis turned down Devil's Pie from D'Angelo.
Damn.
And little bit, but you know what? Thankfully he did that, because if D'Angelo doesn't record that song, we don't have a Devil's Pie. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of people who turn down these tracks that we talk about, if it wasn't for the fact that somebody turned them down, we don't have what we have now. Danielle.
Hey, any of y'all hear about Focus having to work at UPS?
I seen that, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that though.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, because I mean, hey, if shit ain't cracking at the time, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
But it goes to show you how fickle the business can be.
Yeah,
there's no way with this dude's talent and his contributions that you know a Dre or a Jimmy Iovine or anybody of that caliber should be looking out for this dude. This dude is
he should definitely been held down until then, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
True.
It's funny. You said Chucky Thompson, Dixie, Because they were saying the same thing about Chucky. They were saying Chucky was working at one of the stores I used to go to on 14th Street in Columbia Heights, Best Buy. One time they were saying Chucky Thompson was working at Best Buy.
He was part of the Geek Squad.
But it wasn't true. It wasn't true. It wasn't true.
But nah, man, but like, you know.
Talking about focus, the sad part of that is when you work with Dr. Dre, he be taking credit for shit he ain't do.
Yeah.
And
he would tell you
it's no telling how many hits Focus on made that Dre took credit for.
He didn't But I mean, Focus got a gang of hits on the Compton album.
And see what I'm saying?
Melman sue Dr. Dre for that?
Man, listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Who was that talking the other night? We were talking about Mailman and talking about Sam Snead and
me, probably me,
and Buddha.
I'm telling you, man, my homeboy out LA, him and Mailman are tight. I mean, they tight. And he told me, he said when Mailman was doing the Chronic with Dre, only thing Dre was doing was like putting him in an apartment. You ain't got to pay for your rent or nothing like that. And he give you like $2,000 a month. He basically had him on that shit like Puffy was doing Chucky, you know. Or y'all getting paid $14,000. No, you getting paid $14 an hour.
Man.
I see that shit when they said one of the producers, I forget his name, had to go work at UPS because he wasn't
Focus.
Yeah, we just talking
about Focus.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if you look on his Instagram, he in Rotterdam right now doing a master class with Abbey Rose.
See, maybe there's a little bit of layover or.
I don't think he's like going through that right now. It's just a certain time when he had to do that.
He did what he had to do, man. That's this is just that's the music thing, man.
Shit, not just music. That should be life. Period.
Talk to him, Blue. Talk to him, Blue. Straight up.
Hey.
That's why I never subscribe to the idea of just quitting your job and just chasing music. 100%.
That's why I don't subscribe to to blowing your bread up. You know what I'm saying? You see Focus and this man on the joint. They got all these ravens and all that shit. You don't need no damn raven.
Good point, Deronis.
You ain't had no raven when you was on that 3000. And all them videos you sampling in the 3000. What you need the raven for?
Is
you
it
know what I'm saying?
Is it 3000? All right, bro. I'm sorry.
No, he used to have the 3000.
Yeah, he had a black. He had an LE.
Is that a West Coast staple, man? Over there, the 3000.
Hold on.
That's a hip hop staple. Period.
I've just realized. I've just noticed
that every
real
time. Quick. I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna shut up. CX, I love that Distressor, man.
I do too, but you know how them dudes was doing. I mean, you got to realize they work for Dr. Dre, so they got money. They blowing money on a lot of gear, which some of us would. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to know how to save for a rainy day, and you got to realize who you fucking with. You feel what I'm saying?
Erroneous said the same thing. The main thing about Dre isn't that he's taking everything, is he never puts anything out. So how can you get paid?
You see what Mr. Porter did. You feel what I'm saying? He kept going. He ain't just relying on.
But Mr. Porter is a Detroit dude, so you already know the hustle is real. Like a Detroit dude ain't finna wait for you. I ain't from Detroit, but I know a few. They're not gonna wait for you to do nothing for that. And that was one of the main reasons why Dilla never signed with Aftermath. Dr. Dre approached Dilla, but the story goes that Dilla was like, man, I got too many obligations out here to just forget about the people who come see me for what they come see me for. Like he had a bunch of people that was dependent on him to get certain stuff out and certain stuff work done. And if he'd signed with Dre, he couldn't outsource his production like he would have if he was just a free agent.
He's like stuck to Africa.
Right. But Dilla knew that. He knew that from dealing with Q-Tip.
Y'all ever hear the high tech Dr. Dre story?
Nah.
I read this like maybe 5 years ago. High Tech said it somewhere. I read the story. He said we first started working with Dre on the G on the stuff. Dre called him and everything was cool. So then he told Dre before they got like at the last second, right before they hung up, yo, I want credit for everything I work on. And Dre was like, or buy or whatever. So then he got a call from his manager, and his manager said, "Yo, Dre just said tell your client if he want production credit, then he need to come out here and produce."
Damn.
So he had every intention on taking that man's beats, man.
Yeah,
man.
Damn.
Yeah.
So with that being said, would y'all still take away the things that Dre has put out?
No, I would.
I wouldn't take it from him, but I know unequivocally that he didn't have a whole hand. Like, you know, when we think about producing,
he just completely baked the shit.
Yeah, we
like with Doggy Style. I know Dre didn't have everything to do with Doggy Style.
No, Daz is all over that project.
Daz all over this shit.
Daz and Emmanuel. They call him Pork Chop. Now Chronic, Warren G, and Daz did a lot of work on the Chronic. They didn't get credit for it.
And Mailman did most of Chronic 2000.
Mailman did a lot of the initial aftermath stuff. He did the bulk of that. Him and the other guy that he had with him. Because I knew Sam Snead was a producer, but Mailman was both of them cats from Pittsburgh.
It actually was three of them. It was Sam Snead, Mailman, and Buddha. If you go back and read some early aftermath credits, you'll see that he did some production for Ice Cube years later. On Ice Cube's comeback album, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Yeah.
So didn't the same thing happen with Large Professor and Eric B and Molly Mall?
Nah, that was like even Marley Marl, Shan was running his mouth saying he did a lot of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And but it's hard to trust Marley Marl or Shan because both of them was crackheads.
Yo, Shan definitely crackhead.
You know, not to be funny, you know, at that time they were. I ain't saying now. I'm just saying at that time.
Yeah. True. Now I also remember reading a story or hearing Dad say this, that he pretty much tried to fight for his on the Chronic, and Dre and Suge was like, "Nah, man, if we say Dre did it, then more people will be interested. It'll help sell it'll sell better."
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know,
I remember saying that, which is, I didn't really understand how much shit Daz did though, man. I was like, man, it's my favorite shit.
Daz is the fucking beast. I mean, some of the dopest shit that you heard from the West Coast came from Daz.
I fuck with the Korg M1 because of Daz Dillinger.
Hey, Daz got some dumbass royalties coming in too.
Oh, he's
that game's a wrap.
900,000 every quarter type shit. Yeah. Almost $1 million a quarter.
Yeah, I like his new song. I don't know if y'all heard it. His new song sound pretty good.
I heard that too. Yeah, it is dope. It's got some fusion.
I posted in Class of Status maybe a week or two ago.
I think that's why I listened to it from. It's got a fusion of like the old Daz and some, it's evolved though, kind of. It's got the same.
It can work. It can work on today's radio, but it ain't like the shit that's out right now though.
Yeah,
like it's not like fucking terrible, you know.
Hey, not for nothing. Devontae Swing was a beast too.
Right. You know what's
he sure was.
But he was an asshole too.
How Death Row, like how a lot of those guys.
Give me the Devontae story, CX.
My man who worked for Timberland, he was with Timberland before Timberland like blew up.
Timberland.
Yeah, and he told me how Devontae used to carry him and Missy. Like Devontae used to carry him and Missy greasy, because he would like had they be in there working. And,
he was like a military type of environment and some shit, right?
And then when they broke off and did their own thing, he got real bitter.
Before that, did you hear Stevie J's story?
Nah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he said it on Drink Champs. He said basically one day they was in there, they was all working and shit, and Devontae came in and just started smacking motherfuckers. Going down the line.
Yep.
And he said he got to Stevie J like, "She ain't finna smack me." So Stevie J fought back. And then somebody hit him in the head with a bottle. Then Stevie J left after that. But he said it took for him to stand up to him, for Missy and Timberland to say, "Fuck this shit, we out."
Man.
Yeah, what a waste.
Hey, probably WIDEBODY probably be the only one who would get this. But when he said he was going around smacking motherfuckers, The first motherfucker I thought of, what's his name? Van Holden. What's his name?
Van Alden.
Van Alden.
Smacked the shit out that
That
dude.
motherfucking slap king like this.
Wow. Anybody else got anything to say?
Oh fuck.
Hey, that's crazy how these people from Death Row, you know, they were saying like, you know, every time they would cry about money, they would give them a car. They never really own shit, man. You know, like that's crazy. So probably dads back then didn't really want to rock the boat at all. Which he,
you know, back then, people didn't know the business like they do now. Like,
right.
If I was an artist now, I would already have an entertainment lawyer. I would already have a manager. I would already have a publicist. I would already have my team in place. Approach or be approached by any label. Right. Back then, they ain't know nothing about none of that shit. They just went in there blind and signed whatever contract. Didn't give a damn about conflict of interest. How you gonna be the manager and the CEO of the label?
Right, that's a conflict of interest like a motherfucker.
Like, come on.
You know who I want to talk with? Daz right now, because he know how to get that publishing, bro. He be on it, bro. He said, I'm trying to holler at Red MF now to get that publishing for that Mom Made Up so he get his 50.
Be honest with you, bro. I think them days over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because when Daz was doing that shit, albums were selling. Albums, not singles. Yeah. Albums were selling.
True. Yeah.
His catalog he got enough shit on Snoop and Tupac to live for the rest of his life.
Buy gear his whole life.
And Jermaine Dupri.
Buy gear and shit.
And Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri too? That's why probably you don't even attempt to come out with nothing.
No, I'm saying Daz did something for Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He was on there for one.
How's he living right now? Like, I don't hear, you know, he just fell off the...
Jermaine Dupri got a TV show.
Oh, got a new hustle going.
He
got a new hustle going. Like I said,
I got them puppet legs.
Yeah, don't think for a second that he ain't got none of that crisscross.
Oh, yeah. You know, you remember Lil Jon used to make the Forbes list every year. You know, what's Lil Jon ain't doing trap. He not. I don't hear him doing nothing no more. Like, what are you doing?
He doing EDM.
Shit, he doing EDM.
He is?
Shit. Show me what's the name of that song?
Motherfucker, Turn Down for what?
Turn Down for what?
That was a huge ass hit.
Was it? Erroneous RE said cocaine is a hell of a drug. True. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. That's gonna be the show. I'd like to thank everybody in chat. Erroneous RAE, Davenport, Yona. I'm gonna get his last name right one day.
Who?
Deroni.
Yona.
What is it?
Is SP404 user.
Oh my God.
Moving on. This concludes Talk That Stuff number 67. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for coming out. Yona, Davenport, Erroneous RAE, Davenport. Did I say Davenport? Yes, I said Davenport. Gigahertz. Also, I'd like to thank the panel, Black Mav, CX the producer, Tay Lee, Dixie Freely, Blue Pineapples, RTO Beats, That Blessed Girl, and I am DJ WIDEBODY. Stay tuned next week when we do years 88, 95, and 2003. You're rocking out to the sounds of DJ WIDEBODY. Let's close it out.
What's that motherfucker name who used to play for Houston? Harold. Something. Yeah, Montrez Harold.
All right, peace on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peace. Love it though.
Yeah, I know he plays for the Clippers now.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum assalam.
What the fuck is that?